Hello. All right. Welcome to Rolls of Fate. It's been a bit of a break, hasn't it?
A little bit.
Just a little bit. We had some things to take care of and whatever have you, and now we're back. Last time we played, the council called forth the heroes of the Slaver's Tower to congratulate you and send you on your next mission. While amidst the council meeting, there was an attack. Before the guards could react, or even members of the council, or even you guys, the keep's magical defenses went into initial play. Once again, as if someone's testing the defenses of the city. Light was brought on to an investigation of a possible necromancer within the city. Drazaha, the Brass Heart, has been leading this investigation for a while now. The information, Drazaha, should be in your journal if you haven't already read it. So, your guys' mission is you are heading up to Drakmore Castle, or Castle Drakmore, I should say. And you will be heading that way in the morning. But until then, the night is yours, as you guys are currently on your way back to the tower, if I remember correctly. It has been 2 weeks.
We were in the tower last time,
right,
remember?
To the tower.
And we were drinking to wreck.
Oh, that's right. To everybody that hasn't seen this, or now joining us or continuing, they received a package last game session of their fallen companion's head. And a note saying 1 down and 5 to go. Somewhere along the lines, they have antagonized the eye set of someone who is really irritated with them, and now have a hidden enemy, which they might know, or they might think they know. And with that, we will begin. Good news, though, before we get started. This is our 8th episode streaming, so yay for that. And 2 more months. In 2 more episodes, I'm going to have new overlays for the stream. And we're actually going to have our first Rolls of Fate intro.
Hey.
Yeah, so I'm pretty excited about that. Now, with all that said, let's dive into it. After seeing what happened at the council meeting, and Silvar, if you could refresh your camera.
Yep.
After seeing what happened at the council meeting, make your ways back to the tower. You have a drink in Rex's name. You guys have a mission in the morning. Right now, it's roughly, I want to say, 6 o'clock. If I am wrong on that, please correct me. When there was a knock at the tower door while you guys were having a drink up in the commander's office. And then the knock you guys could hear right above, because the front entrance is actually below where the big window for the office is. You hear some exchange of words. Can't make it out. It's really muffled because it's like 15, 20 feet below you guys. He, all of a sudden, you hear some scurrying up the hallway and a knock at the door. Commander Varys extends and says, "Come in." Gruff, as he really hasn't drank a lot, but today he's been drinking a lot. In walks this kind of younger, warrior-clad looking type of guy. Might be in his late teens, early 20s, but he's built like he's been through some war. I mean, he looks like he's seen action. He comes in and says, "Sir, this bag has arrived. It is for the Dwarven cleric, Roland."
More things. Good.
Oh, God.
But,
He said that this
raise
is
my
from Merkel's. She said you should know what this is.
okay. Sounds good. I think I know what it is. Can I take the bag from him?
You take the bag, and you hear clank, 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 clank of a few gems inside.
It's the diamonds I asked for. I guess I'll look inside the
There are
bag.
4 of the diamonds you asked for, with a note that says, "Pay me when you can."
Not gonna can live with that.
So, there's that.
Yep.
At that moment in time, Commander Varys looks over at Drazaha and says, so what of this Necro investigation have you found?
So, in Togram, there were a group of people hanging around the cemetery that made residency out of a crypt that was there. Obviously, the graves were being robbed, corpses taken, charged them. There was undead in the crypt, a few fanatics. Fanatics claimed to be part of some sort of group called the Bone Claw. Fanatics of Tiamat. And at that time, Draznaha spits on the floor. They said they followed a blue dragonborn, obviously. You can see who my distaste went immediately to, with a twisted left hand. They say his name was Sakara Doomclaw. It's likely an alias of some sort. Trail of clues and broken bodies led me back to Stonebriar, which is why I'm back in town now. This being my home. Trail led me to a house within the Noble District. Out of the house is a blue dragonborn wizard who serves under Archmage, graded for mages. Arrakis being the prime suspect here. He's also a noble from the Dragon Empire, a representative of that, so we have to be very careful, but he's currently my lead suspect. He gets some liberties being a representative from another empire. I've seen people go into his house and never return. He's very well connected. I believe the Wizard's Tower holds some clues for us, but that being said, I do not have access to the Wizard's Tower, even though I'm part of the guard. There's a couple options we can take here. We can investigate his home. We can figure out a way to get into the Wizard's Tower. Or we can go up to continue on our mission for the Dragonborn.
From behind you, you hear in Rex's voice, "I am the captain now." And as a moment of it kind of look over, you hear in Drazaha's voice coming from Whisper, "Wizard's Tower," and he cocks his head sideways. "Investigate. Access."
Okay.
What clues were in the Wizard's Tower?
Well, one thing is he's coming and going from the Wizard's Tower, and if there's any necromancy being done, most likely there's regents, there's items that are required for necromancy. Where else would
Whisper
you require them?
holds up his hand, and all of a sudden you see magical illusional cantrip go all over his hand and goes, "Magic!"
Yes. The Crimson Jaegers do have some magic users that would be able to gain access into the Wizard's Tower.
And again, in Rex's voice, Whisper stands proud with his chest puffed out. I am the captain now.
I don't know if I trust you to go in alone.
He looks around.
Be alone.
Would we not be allowed in at all?
You are not a wizard.
Okay.
But Chargren speaks up and says, "I have to go to the Wizard's Tower. I'm going to take this stone there. This stone is far too powerful. As much as I would love to investigate with what this stone can do, with my own curiosities, I can't get in my backpack without it trying to corrupt me. I don't want this."
Yeah,
For the one time of all magics that kind of like bug Chargren, you can see that this stone as much as the greed would kick in that he would love the power, it bugs him. Not in a good way either.
What stone do you have in your bag?
He says we were up at the water spirit cave, and there was this green stone that was called the corruption stone, and it emitted this green radiant energy that it makes you desire it, want it, and all thought of good just faded away. It's something that is truly evil, but it's so powerful. And he kind of shakes a little bit off of it as if he was being drawn back into what it was. And he's like, and this is exactly why I want the wizards to get it out of my backpack, because I really would like to get some food that's in here.
All right. Well, that'll be the first plan of action.
I could take Whisper with me and go check out what there, and you guys could check out the house.
Yeah, that'd probably be the best bet. By chance, kids, out of curiosity, would my character know anything of the sort?
Make a religion check. Also, on a side note, Tiamat is known as the five-headed dragon queen. There is a temple erected to her in the temple district, but nobody there is hostile, and it seems to be attracting a lot of chromatic dragonborns. Everyone there seems very peaceful, willing to help. Anytime there's something in the city that needs to be taken care of, they are always the first church on scene to give aid to others and to serve. They claim that the five-headed dragon queen is a goddess of redemption. Nobody that you know has demonstrated divine connection, having divine power, like Roland or Silvar, you with the Raven Queen, or Drazaha, the Brass Heart. And this is kind of like a thorn in Drazaha's side, because he knows what Tiamat is, what she truly is, but they are showing the living example of the opposite of what he knows to be true. So it's like trying to tarnish someone's name while they're a good name. They're doing all these good deeds. Mm-hmm. And so that is another thing to be thinking about as you move forward and you talk about Tiamat. It's almost like you're spinning on the name of a holy god, because that is how she comes off in the city so far.
Okay.
Right now, just that whole deity is not coming off as bad. And since nobody's over 700 years old, nobody knows the truth except for people of Bahamut. And whoever chooses to believe that of Bahamut. Roland has some idea on it, coming from, the god of light and stuff. So,
and because of the research I've done.
And the research. You can't forget the research. It always comes in handy, ladies and gentlemen. When in doubt, research it up.
So handy.
So...
I don't know shit about that stone.
No, you've not heard of the stone. The stone is something I have added, and you guys will love it later on. Out of character, I've kind of told Silvar a little bit about something that the stone touches. So, it's something that doesn't directly affect you guys, but later down the road will have an effect on the world.
1 second.
Awesome.
Let the dog out of the room.
Spoilers.
Yep.
Makes you want to fuck up your plans and not take it to the wizard tower.
You know what's awesome about that? Here's more spoilers. There's 7 of them.
Okay, well,
I only need 1.
Shit.
So you allow Chargrin and Whisper to go on to the Wizard's Tower?
Whisper, don't let him curse anyone else.
I've read the reports.
Don't let him curse anyone else, and don't take him near the farmer's market.
For God's sake, somebody take that dog out.
What dog?
His dog.
Mastiff.
Oh.
Whisper's dog, Sparrow Shoot.
Yeah. The guy that was standing there that brought the bag, he's like, I'll see to it. I've been tending to the dog for the last few days. I kind of like him. So he takes the dog out and says, I'm going to have to clean that mess up when I get back. I'm so sorry, Captain Varys. Charger and Whisper head off towards the Wizard's Tower to gain access, or try to gain
Just
access.
for continuity reasons, does Whisper bring his chickens with him?
Yes, Whisper takes his chickens with
Just
him.
making sure.
Where Whisper goes, those chickens shall go.
Yep. Mama duck.
I could see Whisper enchanting those chickens somehow.
Yeah.
As crazy as that is.
I can see Jazahan chanting them into his belly.
Oh God.
So, there you are in the tower. While deciding this as Chargood and Whisper leave, Commander Varys says, if you go to his house to investigate, be very, very careful. Sorry, Roland. Got you back. As he does have certain immunities, it could be considered a hostile action. If you break into his house, he would be within his... within his embassy's walls, as you would say. So combat could pursue. He could legally kill you. And
well, we still have the other matter of fact is that we've been tasked to go up to Castle Drakmore.
yeah, Castle Drakemore is far, far to the north. So if you wanted to get some intel, scout out, see what could go on for a few hours, come back and prepare for your journeys, that is an idea. Or you could handle this when you get back.
Well, due to my bias in this situation, I don't think it's necessarily wise for me to make that decision. Silvar, Xanthus, and Roland, what is your guys' opinion?
I have a lot of preconceived notions against undead as well, so maybe not the best for me to decide either.
Commander Varys speaks up and says, your friends went to the Wizard's Tower, so it can't hurt to at least take a look and see what you can see for an hour or two. The sun's still going to be high in the sky for a few hours.
I guess.
I think that too is wise. It gives us an opportunity for those who have not been to the Noble District. I can actually do it under the ruse of me showing you guys around.
Especially since we've gained access.
Well, we have these medallions as now to get into the Noble District.
Yes, you guys do. So you guys can get into, well, Roland, if I'm familiar, you've been able to get in. Medallion isn't necessarily correct. And so, Silvar and Xanthus, you guys have never been to the Noble District, is that correct?
Silvar has been once.
Legally.
He came with me.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that too.
So, it helps under the ruse of me showing you guys around.
Right.
Which very well would be a really good cover.
So, I get ready and just make sure everything that I need on me is on me, and
Same.
start to make my way.
All right. Does anybody speak Undercommon?
Negative.
Oh, Xanthus,
Yeah.
you catch on to this.
My brother does.
I speak Undercommon, yeah.
Yeah. Balric looks over at Drazaha and says, are we going after the bastard now?
I say to him, we're investigating for now. Let's not be too rash. Last thing I need is the city falling down on my head.
He nods and says,
Are you saying that in Undercommon too, by the way?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
hey, you hear them talking back and forth. By the way,
I don't know.
Balric has this mask that is
Right.
it's a metal carving. It's really intricate. It almost looks like a skull, but not a skull of a human. Almost like it's a skull of elongated, like a dog face, but it's not a dog face. It's
Interesting.
You can't quite put what it resembles because you haven't seen it before. Nobody's really from the Underdark here, so... but it's definitely not very friendly looking. That's more maybe for combat-wise to inspire a little bit of fear into his opponent. But he looks at Drazaha again and says he could feel the lust starting to rise. He needs to put his blade into something.
As like they're talking, I kind of like nudge Xanthus with my elbow really quick, like, what are they saying? Because I know you speak Underdark.
I whisper to him and let him know.
So the last thing I say to him in Undercommon is, I lean in and I say, just remember the will of Bahamut.
He nods and he kind of grabs onto the medallion and whispers something under his breath that's not really audible. And by the way, Silvar and Xanthus, you guys have thieves' cant you guys can use back and forth, and nobody else in the group is going to understand it.
Oh yeah.
Just a little reminder.
I was gonna say sorry. I meant to say that in thieves' cant.
I've got Dwarvish.
Well, Roland is just over here going, I don't know what's going
I'm
on.
gonna talk in Dwarvish to myself.
I'm just checking that. Like, super awkward, be like,
My name is Roland. I am a cleric.
Right?
Daniel likes musicals. I mean, Roland likes musicals.
you guys keep talking. I'm gonna water my plant real quick.
No theater. No musicals. Nothing allowed. No. All right. So,
make him away.
you guys leave out the merchant district. I'm hoping possibly by episode 10 I will also have at least the merchant district with the buildings and stuff, so it don't look like just bare roads that you guys are seeing.
Okay.
So
Awesome.
eventually there will be houses there. I've just been busy with other things.
Hey, it's all good.
As you guys go heading up through what normally you would go through the temple district to go anywhere, you guys now have full rights to go instead of the residential directly into the noble district next to the castle. As you guys gain access to the noble district,
Okay, guys.
you will enter from
We've had
the
cigarettes.
north gate. And as you guys travel around towards over by the south gate, in this general area over here that nobody listening or watching can actually see because it's not on the map.
I was just about to...
There we go. So the Wizard's Tower itself is right here in the corner of the Noble District.
Okay.
And it is a large tower that overshadows this whole southern section. Around the Wizard's Tower is mainly wizards' houses, mansions, stuff like that. People who are of power and who are wealthy. Like, they probably own a few of the mines that are pulling up materials that they're selling back to the company or back to the people. They could be owning farming fields or renting out stuff. The excavators, anywhere from blacksmith shops, because you have mining equipment that needs to be fixed. Who's going to fix it? Well, people set up blacksmith shops in the mines to fix right then and there instead of taking it back all the way into town, fixing up and going forth. So all these houses in this general area, right here, are wealthy looking. Across the main road, back up a block or two, is the house that Silvar himself has quite frequently used to visit and come see. As you go up to it and you're walking around pointing out the spectacular views of what is and is not in the district, I do not have my file open to tell you guys what he points out. One moment, please. Loading. As you guys go through, excuse me, the Noble District. Let's see if I can find it right here. You notice that in the Nobles District, there are 2 guards towers. These guards towers are about 4 times the size of your guys' current tower. There seems to be a 4 stories tall. The top story has like a crow's nest on it, which is filled with archers, and they look out over the entire area of the noble area. One tower resides along over in this area. Another one resides back over in this area, and they have a clear view of everywhere. Not down like in between buildings and whatnot, but all the main passageways. If there's a scuffle, it would be easily dispatch a group or a garrison of troops or a squad of troops over to figure out what is going on and protect the residents. In the noble district, there's not a lot of fighting. Everyone's really peaceful. It's basically the most well protected and secured place, and all the ruffians stay out, as they are not welcome here. In the noble district, you've heard of the Silverlight Thieves Guild being in the noble district.
Silverlight Thieves Guild.
Silverlight Thieves Guild.
Got it.
Not exactly sure what or who they are, but you've heard of them being there. And since you have never been there, now that you have access, finding that out probably be a little bit easier.
Yep.
All right. Whisper says he's on his way home, so he'll be joining us shortly. Other than that, in the noble district, there are a few minor inns, a few... Damn it. I had all this written up. Why is it not reading right? Blah, blah, blah. Residential. Oh, here we go. There is a few taverns. He points out the Raven's Nest Tower, or Tavern, Tower, and the Knight's Mare Tower. The Knight's Mare is where a lot of the knights go to get their drink, and sometimes they find the occasional woman and wooing there, so they go there hoping to build a future with a knight, a soldier, so they can live a noble type of life. There's also an inn called the King's Rest Inn. It is a very large inn with 18 rooms, very high class. Each room is 100 gold a night, and it comes with 3 meals, basically dinner, breakfast, and lunch, or however you want to do it. Also, he kind of doesn't really mutter it very loud, but he points out the naughty nymph and says it's pretty well self-explanatory if you know what he's getting at. So anyways, as he continues walking on, you do find out that there is a blacksmith in the district. This is where a lot of the castles and nobles districts horses go to get reshoed, and their swords upkept and stuff. And just as you're traveling on, he shows off an armorer, a bookstore, and a few other, no real name things. And then he comes by this one building, and the door of the building, he just stops and he just kind of admires the artwork because it's dwarven craftsmanship. But the front of the door is a dragon with its mouth open, and the door itself is in between its teeth, while its hands come up and hold the side of it. And all along the embroidered up above the dragon in metal around this wooden door says Dragon's Cove Bank. And you guys have finally seen where the bank is in this town. As you guys have talked about it so many different times before.
Ocean's 11.
So, with that being said, he walks back over towards where the suspected necromancer's house is, and Silvar recognizes the house. Mm-hmm. And it definitely looks like a change of ownership has happened. This house itself has a wall around it. Oh, interesting. Haha. Why is that like that? Oh, I had a glitch on Mozilla. Mozilla's doing that stupid thing it was doing before.
Hey, welcome to Rolls of Fate, where we have a bug at least every episode.
Right? We can't get away from that.
Without
Wouldn't
a
be
bug.
Rolls of Fate without it.
Zero.
It would not be Rolls of Fate without
Days
it.
without a bug, 0. Can we get like a...
Get like a counter.
I will.
Yeah.
The next game we play, I will get a counter, and it will say game sessions without a bug. It'll be like a scrolling script on part of it.
Rolls
anyways.
of IT issues.
So
Oh, man.
now I got the map back up for everybody else.
All right.
Now I can look at this map and describe this. This noble's house has a large fence around it. Ugh. I just increased everybody's.
Screens
Yep.
or cameras.
Blew that up. Zoom is being very pan-actual. There we go. Itself is pushed back off a stone path. It looks as if this plot was put on maybe 2.5 acres of land. But the only thing that is around it is a stone wall that is roughly 12 feet tall with a front gate access. Seems to be the only place to go in. And Silvar, since the last time you were here, on top of the stone wall has been placed iron barbed spikes.
Bastards.
So people would have a very much hard time scaling the walls. And the only real difference that you notice is out front, in front of the wall, is a tree that used to look so lively. Instead, it looks dead and rotten.
Wonder why.
How far away are we from that tree, by chance?
Well, that is such a good question. Let's break it down to the map.
Break it down now.
Break it on
break
down.
it down.
Oof, I got a pretty black screen.
Same.
Yep. What is going on with... Scroll up and to the right of that screen. Enforced line of
yep, there it
sight.
Up and to the right. What?
I just
Global-
zoom out.
Top right corner.
I zoomed out and zoomed in. I'm still...
Yeah.
I still don't see anything. I think it's
Yeah.
because
Check it again.
maybe.
Oh, you
kids-
know what? Some people may not be there.
Yeah, maybe I'm not
everybody's
there.
I need to drag my character onto it.
Yeah, everybody's there.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Roland. Roland's not there.
Yeah, Roland was the one I was missing earlier.
Yeah, I definitely can't see that.
Is it cool if I drag my character onto there, kids, and see if I pop up?
You
The
already
top right hand corner, you said.
you were already dragged onto there.
Yeah,
I don't
so
have
we
vision
can't
then.
see- Neither do I.
Hang on one
No
moment.
problem. 0 minutes without issue.
Yeah, 0 minutes.
Whisper, get out of
Yeah,
here.
we
You're not
shouldn't
supposed
do
to be here.
days. We should just do an actual
Minutes.
clock. Yeah.
So you guys can see
I
the
see it on
ping.
stream. I don't see myself though. I
You-
can see the ping. Yeah.
Okay. So nobody can see themselves.
Well,
I
no,
can
just
see-
me
I
and
can.
Drazaha.
So
Why is
Drazaha
that
can't
then?
see himself.
Oh, I drug Caldaka and then I could see it.
I can't see myself at all.
All right, hang on one
Let me
second.
drag Drazaha and then see. Oh yeah, no, I still can't see.
Yeah, I figured out why on you. So give me a second.
Okay.
Okay.
Edit. You selected token. Done. Now can you see?
Ew.
New.
New?
Let me drag Drazaha. No, I still can't see.
Hang on one second.
Rip.
Nope, I'm in the tokens. Combat, can you see yourself on there?
Yes, I can see myself.
Okay, so you can see everything.
Mhm.
Silvar
I see
can't see
everything
though.
as well.
Nope.
Roland can
I
see. All
stealthed
right.
myself out of existence again.
You are stealth out of existence. All right.
Drazaha's too, but he wears plate, so that's impressive.
Quite impressive.
Disadvantage on stealth rolls.
So, why are we unable to actually see this? That is my question.
last time it happened, you didn't give me the permission to see.
Yep, but you have permission to see it,
Oh
so...
man, I'm blind. Guess I'm blind
Controlled
since it's fine
by-
the whole time.
And
Just
I've got
since this has happened twice,
global
do I not have
illumination
advantage
on, so you guys shouldn't need to have sight. We'll check
Is
this
it
real
all the way
quick.
out again? Nope, I don't see nothing. Weird.
Can you see now, Silvar?
Up! Oh, where am I? Oh, hey, look at that. Yep.
Alright, so Silvar can see.
I
Is
can
it completely
see.
black on your screen?
Who, me? It
Yes.
was, but now I can see.
Now you can see where?
Everything. Well, not everything, but there's like shadows.
You
Like,
can
I
see line of
the-
sight, though, right?
I can see, yeah, line of sight.
Alright,
That's-
then
that's the
it's a
word I'm looking
glitch, so...
for.
I
Okay.
can see.
Can you see now?
Yep, I can see my
Oh, that's
aura
Draza?
too.
Jesus, you are huge.
You could see your aura. You should not be able to see your aura.
That's fun.
Dude, you are one big son of a mama.
There.
Yeah, I'm 7 foot.
Alright, so apparently
Yeah.
when you have the global illumination option on, you have to click on has sight, even though you don't have a sight radius, and your character
Mhm.
can see.
Got it.
Which did not used to be that way. So I apologize, everybody watching who decided to stop and leave. I'm sorry about that. Anyways, learning experience. Let's go.
And we're back. Mm-hmm.
To the south of where you guys currently are, down over here is where the tree is.
Oh, this
Will
is
you
the
zoom
dead
out
tree.
just a little bit?
Yeah, that's the dead tree.
Which one's the dead
Are
one?
you still alive?
The only
Oh.
Those trees are still alive, yes.
Okay.
I guess.
So these trees are still alive? It's just this one that's dead?
Yeah, the one far to the south is dead. The ones that are green are live and lush. The one that is literally looks like a dead tree is not.
Okay.
Okay. And that's outside of the
first.
fence, correct?
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay, I would like to actually make my way to the tree that randomly died.
Okay.
Can I just drag my character?
Yeah.
And
I'll do the
I
same,
am
I'll follow him.
actually going to use Divine Sense. One of my 5 Divine Senses for the day. I get the presence of strong evil registers on my senses, like a noxious odor, and powerful good rings like heavenly music in my ears. As an action, you can use your awareness to detect such forces. Till the end of your next turn, you know the exact location of a celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet. But also, within the same radius, you can also detect the presence of any place or object that has been consecrated or desecrated, such as the Hollow spell.
Well, this entire tree glows. Off to your right, looking towards the wall, all you see is a giant glow coming from the inside of the wall of the house. Not the wall of the house, but the walls around the house. Just that whole inside area is glowing. There's no exact details because there's a wall in between you and it. But this tree gives off the most rancid odor to you because of the spell. Your divine sense. Whatever this tree is somehow connected to undead.
Gotcha.
And the sense of undead within the walls just hit a 12 on the Richter scale.
Ooh.
Oh,
Holy
Jeez.
shit. Okay.
Like,
a 12.
so bad that you actually, because the sense of it is like it's a foul odor that you notice.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
literally makes you gag and like
Hello.
it was that strong and compelling of this.
Did anybody hear a bird?
I throw up.
Yeah.
Hello,
I hear
my lovelies.
I hear a bird.
Birdman Jones.
Drazaha goes ahead and just everything in his stomach just bleh.
All right, you guys,
I turn
you
one
guys see
step to the
Drazaha
side.
walk up to this tree and like
go.
close his eyes and kind of look at it and stuff, and then all of a sudden he just all over the ground.
Drazahar, are you alright?
That's just the nature of life, my man.
Divine
You know,
sense.
things live, things die.
All I say is divine sense. This whole place reeks of evil.
Silvar, do you have the ability to use Divine Sense yet?
I do too.
Then you understand exactly what he's talking about.
So I know exactly what he means by it just reeks in here.
Beings that he
I didn't
threw
cast
up,
it, so I don't smell it yet.
but
But
beings that he threw up, and you know what that
Yeah.
ability can do to you,
Mhm.
there is a lot of undead in this area.
okay. Okay.
We got a Whisper Cat.
Whisper cat.
So, Jordan, because you weren't quite here yet, Whisper went with Chargrin to go to the Wizard's Tower to find out
And
about
Whisper
that
doesn't
stone.
have to listen to Chargrin. Whisper could have said,
Well, on the way there, Whisper got bored and saw you guys walking, so he decided to beeline and start following you.
"Fucking do it, my man." Up top.
Now it's just Chagrin at the.
Yeah, and Chagrin has no clue where Whisper went, so now he's going to spend a good portion looking for Whisper, trying to figure out where he went.
Womp
And
womp.
what a job!
I just see Whisper walk up and I go, I knew he'd be here.
Jordan, are you currently AFK?
I think he is.
Like-
That
Another
sounds
video
like a
game.
yes.
I'm going to guess he is. So, all right. So in front of you is this tree, this rancid tree.
So I turned to Silva and Roland because they're going to understand, but I let them know that my divine sense, anything within the wall in this tree, reek of undead.
So, would this be smart for us to go in then? Or do you think we found enough information already knowing
Obviously, the
this,
ground
isn't this
has
enough?
obviously the ground has been desecrated.
Clearly.
That being said, it's not necessarily wise for us to go in. I would like to actually see if I can't. I would like to confront Arrakis outside of
His own
home.
domain.
Correct.
That is actually the smarter
Um,
play.
I would like to confront him in front of an audience. I have a few tricks up my sleeve that I would like to do, preferably in front of the council or another witness, third party to us.
Okay.
I've got a couple tricks up my sleeve, and I believe that it wouldn't be wise to go into the house. I've got enough evidence looking at his homestead and sensing how much evil is there. I think it would be wise for us to coordinate that to where we can confront him, not necessarily in his homestead, but confront him off guard. He's going to expect people to come to his house. He's going to expect that, especially under the pretext of my investigation into necromancy. He's not necessarily going to expect us to confront him out in public or in some sort of form of council meeting. So I say we go back, see if we can't confront him in a council meeting, see if we can get Varys to coordinate that for us.
I respect that and understand. And when he says that, just so I can experience it myself, even though I saw what he did, I walk up to the tree and cast Divine Sense myself as well. I use one of mine
You
to
walk
just
up-
understand like the exact nature of like this evil and corruption that Drazaha felt, so I can move forward with that same mentality.
You walk up to the tree and you cast it and touch it, and the tree itself is a rancid odor. But what really hits is the glowing to your right, and as you look over, above this wall looks just like as if something just exploding with light, and the odor is so rancid and putrid, you just lose it chunks right then and there.
all over the place.
And I need everybody to make a perception check. As you guys heard a noise behind
check.
you.
Oh
Does
no.
passive
Great.
perception work?
No. Actually, no.
He said no.
And we're not actively
Only-
looking for it. So.
Yeah, I know.
We're just
I just want everybody to roll.
21.
Perception.
God.
That's persuasion.
Rolling.
Rolling. Good job, buddy.
All right. So,
Double 19.
Jordan,
Yes.
welcome to the game.
Thank you.
You are going to go with Chargrin to the Tower of Sorcery to go discover what abilities the Corruption Stone had and find someone to remove it from his backpack.
Wonderful. Let's go to do the thing.
You-
Jogging with the stone.
On your way there, you got bored and sidetracked, like the little ADHD type person you
I
meet.
follow. This is a good RP.
As soon as Chargrin goes left to the tower, you happen to catch a glint of something shiny to your right. So
I pick it
as
up.
you bolt down to the right to see where the shiny was, it ended up being a gleam off of Drazahar the Brass Heart's armor. So as you come up and approach, they seem to be staring at this tree. Whereas you walk up, you notice that Drazahar puked, talks a little bit, then all of a sudden, Silvar touches a tree and vomits. And the smell is just kind of like, ugh. And you make a noise that's not really like anything that's really kind of understood, except for the sound was out of disgust. At which point in time, you caught the party off guard, except for Roland.
Okay.
You guys turn around and there's Whisper standing there before you.
I cling to Drazaha's armor.
Oh God.
Have you ever seen that
Well, he
chihuahua?
likes you.
You go over to a friend's house and that little chihuahua just starts drilling your freaking ankle.
Drilling your ankle.
I'm not proficient in drilling. I am in hunting.
So, Drazaha will just pat him on the top of the, like, reach down and pat him on top of the head and be like, let's go back to the tower.
Yeah, as this goes on, I
He's a
collect
simple
myself and I say, it'd be a good idea if we left now.
As you
Sounds
guys do
good,
that,
shiny.
you hear a
Go.
cling from the gate to the north. And footsteps going
we
into
see
the
anything?
house.
Oh, it went into the house?
Yep.
Damn.
Alright.
I mean, we're not going in, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The smart play is to
You're
continue with what
slowly
Drazaha
backing
said.
away.
As tempting as tempting
I
as this
guess
is.
you got home.
Make a perception check, everybody, as there's something shiny over here.
Dang it.
Boom!
By the way, guys, just so you know and everybody understands, a 20 and a 1 auto fail on combat only. A 20 does not auto succeed during any skill checks.
Right.
1 auto fails on skill checks, obviously, but a 20 does not auto succeed.
Got it.
Oh,
Just so
still the
everybody
highest
knows.
I can roll is a 19.
You only needed like a 15 or so, but there seems to be some type of weapon sitting over there
Over where?
Over where?
That's a good
by
thing
the
I don't
front of the
have
gate.
That would just happen to appear there?
Like it was dropped by somebody going inside rather quickly.
Alright. I'm just gonna
Rolling.
walk over.
I'm gonna go over with him.
Already,
I'm not touching it.
I'm gonna
I
tell
have
Whisper
no problem.
to. I'm gonna tell Whisper to stay close to us, and don't go anywhere.
I'm stuck
Our plan is
to the shiny
to
armor.
Okay, cool.
So as Drazaha's walking, he's lifted his leg up even higher. And he's got this bird just like hugging the armor like this.
I'm clung to his chest. I'm riding his back, burying my face into his shiny armor.
How tall are you, Drazaha?
Really? 7 foot.
Yeah,
I'm like
you're
5
you're
foot.
you're literally riding a giant lizard like a mount.
Woohoo!
It is a armored lizard mount for you.
That's hilarious.
As you go up to the gate and you look at it, it's a battle axe. It's a battle axe with some blood on it. And it looks oddly familiar, Silvar.
To me?
This is Rex battle axe.
Shit.
Well, at least we know it's sharp.
Yeah. I tell the rest of the group that this is Rex. And I think Arrakis has his body.
That's not good news at all. That being said, I think they're taunting.
Clearly. This is time when I need to show restraint and resolve. We continue with what we were doing. I leave his axe there though.
Okay.
And I say, Drazaha, let's leave.
Yes.
As much as it pains me, I walk away.
Doesn't
All
pain
right.
me at all, but I walk away too.
Oh no. It hurts me, man.
The hurt is real.
Man, Whisper, get your health together. You're on the
You're
map.
in the corner.
Up in the corner.
All right,
Wounded
so
for some
where are you
reason.
guys off to?
Back to the tower. I wanted to tell
Varys.
Varys what we found in
What
our
we found.
brief discovery.
You tell Varys, and he looks at you, and he says, I use a sword. I stick the sword in my opponent. I cut his head off. I cut his ankle and he falls. I understand this. I've fought undead before. Vile creatures. But one thing I don't understand is this. You sense undead and you vomited. I don't have divine powers, so I don't know of this. Trying
Correct.
to...
All I'm asking is in front of at least one council member that might not be in Arrakis's pocket. I would like to at least one beside you to set up a meeting with him. That is all I will need, is just a singular meeting.
I would prefer two. I know this would be more difficult, but two council members, because assuming that he is the necromancer that we believe he is, with enough evidence that we've found with the corruption of the house that he's been living in, we can't underestimate his power.
In a safe area, not necessarily anywhere where there can be
He
any
says
harm done.
to do this would take a couple days to get arranged, as we just retired the council for the evening.
No, that's fine. We still have a task at hand for the council that we need to do.
Okay, so we could set this up for when you get back.
Correct.
That is not a problem.
Correct. Of all my tricks, I have one that I can make to where he has to tell the truth.
He nods and says, okay. So,
So, if you can set up a meeting, and with the protection of the council members that are there, being the highest priority, maybe the council chambers, maybe the safest spot with the
with the golems.
with the golems, maybe the safest area.
Who
but
should I
we
try to
need-
get?
What was that?
Who should I try to get as another council member?
Let's
Oh,
see.
hold on.
I haven't
list
done this
too.
investigation. I don't know who you've talked to. I don't know who you've interviewed. I don't know
Oh, that
who's
is
in his
true.
pocket. You gotta understand, he's what's considered a noble from another country, an ambassador. So accusing him of this and not
I
making
won't
sure
be. I won't be accusing him of anything.
but any type of trickery that could make him look foolish or bad without proof to back it up could end up causing an issue.
Correct. Let me bring
So
up
this
my.
is thin ice that we're
Correct.
treading on.
And Commander Varys, you do know that since there is a connection to Drakmor with him, this makes it even This raises my suspicion even more.
If you could find some proof of the connection between Ericus, Drakmor, and this necromancy, that would be some pretty big lines solved.
Honestly, if I had to choose one or two, I would like Orin and Vitani. Those are probably Orin, Vitani, and yourself. Knight of the Shield, Knight of the Fist.
He nods and says, I will see what I can arrange. I won't put a time on it, and I won't mention Arcus's name. But when you come back from this, then I'll get it arranged for you within 24 hours.
Thank you. And then from there, we'll really be able to determine who the necromancer is.
That'll be good. Hopefully he doesn't go get in too much trouble during your guys' travels away.
Oh, hopefully not. That being said, do need to go up to Castle Drakmor and bring the gifts that were given to us. Bring up there.
Yes. Trying to find papers.
Mm-hmm.
Can't find papers needed.
What papers you looking for?
Well, I had 2 adventure hooks. You guys went on the other one.
Nice.
The other one that I didn't have out.
Sorry, I have an idea on how I want this to play out, and I don't think Kiz had accounted for it, so...
Oh, no, I accounted for, it's just with Chagrin gone, I didn't think you guys were going to leave town. So, I figured...
I'm also impartial to Saren and Brightblade being there. But, that's just so hard.
So as soon as I find the papers that I'm looking for, I will be 100% golden.
Ayo.
Continue.
Oh my god. 2 more days, this cough should be gone.
Hopefully. Sorry you've been
it
sick for so
sucks.
long, man.
Oh man. Hey, I'm a lot better than I was a week ago. Last Saturday, couldn't get out of bed.
You sounded really bad the other day when you were streaming. I was like, oh, he's dead.
I'm dying. Yeah, man. Sunday, I had to watch the game, though, so... I was in bed, I just streaming the game. I was watching Envious, and I was watching my Warriors play, so... Oh, man. But Saturday was bad. Could not leave bed at all. I was like, I'm dying! Thank God we don't have a game this weekend. It was bad, dude. Twas bad.
Very, very interesting.
So,
Go ahead, Danny.
What?
Say again?
want to use the bank?
I mean, we could.
Oh, yeah, we
But
probably...
the lady did say, pay me whenever you can. We should go pay her before we go. Thing.
Well, I wouldn't say that I'm encumbered with money, but I'm pretty close.
Well-
You may not be, but I'm close.
Well, you do have a bank. You can go store money, items, and riches in.
Yeah.
Just...
Fortunately for Drazaha, he doesn't have any of that.
I don't need riches.
I don't need riches, fool.
I got Bahamut, bitch.
Right?
I've got 6,100 gold, so...
Yeah, let's put
61.
some of that away. Yeah, let's pay the lady first, and then put the money away.
Yeah, and then head out.
Because we don't know how much that's going to cost. Well, let's head out in the morning. Let's rest.
I already know how much that's going to cost.
Let's also keep some money on us, though, in case, want to pay for stuff. But if you know it already, then yeah, we'll go put some stuff away. But if she shows up with a dope ass item that I want to buy, and we don't got no gold, I'm gonna be mad at you, gold. Just saying, motherfucker.
I literally had
Yeah.
all this stuff.
No, it's all good. We're chilling.
My wife
Catching up with Jordan. He just got here. What's up, man? How's work?
Oh, dude, it was shitty. We had some dude come in and he needed 26 fillings in his mouth.
Jesus Christ.
I didn't go in
Here,
there.
teeth, man.
Yeah, right.
I got 26 fillings
Damn.
Haha!
and two crowns and these
3
two
root
teeth.
canals.
No root canals. These 2 are crowns.
What's on your teeth?
My one of my canine teeth and the one
Yeah.
immediately next to it are crowns.
Alright, so to recap, you guys are going to Castle Drakemore.
Correct.
The reason why you guys are going to Castle Drakemore is
There's like a party going on. We're giving them a present, and then we're going under the guise we're using that as the guise in order to investigate them.
The Lord.
Yeah.
okay.
I also have notes, but
That's
Lost
what
all his
I'm having
notes.
you guys check on.
I need to get my Bible.
excuse me.
Where-
Ba-ba-ba.
Commander Varys says before you leave in the morning, make sure you come up and speak with him.
Got it.
But for that, he is going to retire for the evening.
Got it, coach.
He goes ahead and
How
heads
many
out.
days travel is it to Drakemore?
Like a week.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, about a week. Just
Shit.
over a week on foot.
Jesus.
On foot.
On
A
foot.
week, just a week there,
Yeah,
and
just
then a week back.
yeah. That's straight there, straight back. That's like
Damn it, man! Kids keeps freezing for me.
you keep going to black screen for me, so
I know it.
I
It
guess
sucks.
we're even.
You know what they
Refresh it every
say.
15 seconds.
If you go black screen.
You gotta fix
Yeah.
that.
Hit the refresh button.
If you go black screen, then you can't see.
Back screen?
But that's on foot. How many days on horseback or slash?
The party, anyways.
On writing, see, they changed things from 3rd edition to 5th edition on how travel works. Basically, you go from being able to go at 30 miles a day, I think, to 35 miles. Hang on one second. It's very interesting how they did that. But I want to quote you correctly on this. Travel 181 to 183. The difference is the ability to be surprised or not surprised.
Yeah.
All right, so
Never calculated something out, so I'm actually going to do this really quickly. I apologize. 'Cause
at a normal
guys.
travel pace per day, you travel about 24 miles a day. That's including on
That's a long
horseback.
distance.
That's including on horseback too. If you travel at a slow pace, 18 miles a day, you're able to use stealth and go stealth travel. At 30 miles a day, a fast pace, you guys have a penalty to -5 to your passive wisdom scores of anything that could
Ew.
possibly come up. So you guys have variations in your speed travel you can do. The difference is if you are on a mount, like a horse, you guys can travel at a fast pace and you do not suffer the penalty to the passive perception because your horse is doing the traveling where you are just chilling. So
Got
it's
it.
24 miles a day versus 24 miles a day versus 30 miles a day travel.
And when did we need to be there by?
There was his birthday is basically within a week's time, but gifts show up a week before to 2 weeks
Oh,
after.
so we're there just to hand him the gift. We're not there
Yes.
for like the full blown party.
No, you're there to honor him as a guys to get
Got it.
in to try to find out why those people didn't come back.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, I'd say we take that trip. Horseback.
God,
Gotta let the dog
I
out.
hate horses.
Well, you guys are gonna have to
We get
purchase
your
some
pony.
horses.
Horses.
Because that old man said dwarves eat horses.
I'm triggered.
Alright.
Dwarves eat horses. The fuck you talking about?
Get you a jackass you can ride.
You heard it
You
here.
could just ride on the back of Xanthus' horse.
I just ran on the back of Jazaha. He's big enough.
I'm pretty sure that's where
Well.
Whisper's riding.
I don't think Whisper's gonna want to ride with me.
I don't know, man. He seems very keen to you.
Him and dogs don't do well together.
I don't have a problem with dogs. I don't like fucking cats, though.
He doesn't like Ty at all.
You're racist.
That's racist.
That's racist. I'm gonna make sure I have
Alright, so
everything.
plan. Bed. Wake up.
Sleep.
Go to
Wake
the
up.
store.
Pay for those. Pay for
Pay
those
for the
diamonds.
diamonds.
Go to the bank,
Leave. Go to the bank. Drop off shit. Leave.
and then leave.
Chop chop. Kids looking through notes right now.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go mark this off real quick.
trying to make sure that I don't mess something up. Something's not quite right. Give me a moment.
Oh yeah, no, take your time.
I love this. So far, we've gone like 10 minutes with no issues, so I guess it's a new record.
Much.
Right.
I wonder if I will. What's in my backpack right now? Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Oh, okay.
So what's up, my dudes? What you been up to other than D&D today?
Today eating. That's about it.
Yeah, well, you need
Trying
to
to
eat,
share
dude.
myself.
You trying to die?
Up at noon.
You woke up at noon?
Or 11. Yeah.
I'm jealous.
Kids, did I freeze for you again? I feel like I did.
Nope, you're good.
Okay, because Mike froze for me.
Mike, put a shirt on, you're cold.
Am I?
He said you
Yeah,
froze.
man.
Oh.
Has he looked at his nipples? Headlights are on.
I didn't think I was cold. It's pretty warm.
Oh, he black screened. He's
There he
hiding. What the fuck? He comes back to that.
don't get us banned. Hide those.
Yeah, right?
Jesus.
That's what I was checking. I was like, wait. I didn't think I was cold.
I didn't think they don't feel hard.
Go put on some beasties, you know, underneath to make sure they don't poke through.
Oh man.
That's funny. That's just too funny.
That way, I'm not violating Twitch's terms of services.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, please don't violate anybody.
Have to edit that and have it to where it's like, blurred out.
Just
Thanks.
put like Congo drums
Thanks a
across
lot.
his chest and then play some music.
Just
Like
put a
play
black
the
bar
drums.
across his chest.
Right?
Oh my god.
That's so funny.
It's great.
How does this actually look when I roll it? Just curious. Let me just
Roll it, roll it, roll it.
I'm gonna roll something. Let's see how it looks. I am unsure.
Roll it.
Interesting.
Bite. Ooh.
Oh, it doesn't do any of the damage.
You didn't roll damage.
I guess.
All right, so I got that all fixed up.
Alright, cool.
Night comes.
And change spells again.
Fucking Daniel.
I don't need locate creature for a 7-day journey.
Why not?
You don't?
Oh, you were talking about Sun Daddy.
Yeah.
All right, so night comes. Unless there's anything else you guys need to do or want to do, then let's go ahead and retire for the evening and wake up in the morning.
Where are we?
You guys are currently at the
Currently.
tower getting ready to crash out before you guys head up to Drakemore tomorrow morning.
Do I see my chickens around me?
Yes, they're with you.
I'm gonna take my chickens for a walk in the town.
Okay. Looking for anything specific or just going for a walk?
Shiny stuff, actually.
All right.
We're always on the patrol, the shiny guardians of the town.
Got it.
Soon to be Galaxy TM.
TM.
That is funny. All right. So Whisper goes on a walk for the night. The rest of you guys retire for the evening.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, weren't you guys going to be going to the bank, or would the bank be closed at this time?
That's why I was
We'll go to the bank
asking.
tomorrow. Yeah. We'll go
Because
to
you
the
guys
bank
are
tomorrow
leaving
morning.
first thing in the morning.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're just like up and leaving?
Yeah. Crack of dawn. You
Better hit that bank.
Oh,
That's
shit.
why I say if there's anything else you guys need to do,
Okay,
do
I
it
was gonna
tonight.
say, is Merkel's
I guess
open
stop by
still?
Merkel's.
Yeah, Merkel's is still
okay,
open.
fuck it, and let's go do our shit real quick then.
All right, you go by and stop by Merkel's.
Do we
The,
catch? Do I catch Whisper leaving as we are like turning around about to go?
What's her name?
You catch him.
Whisper,
Caw?
come on, we're gonna go to Merkel's. There's shiny stuff there.
Linda.
I'll walk in that direction.
And make sure he follows us.
He follows
I was
you.
going to go as well.
All right, you go to Merkel's. You haven't been to Merkel's in a while, so
Let's see what's up. Let's see what's up. Level 2 access. Let's see what's
let's
up.
see here. If I can get this to work, it would be great. Stop glitching.
Yeah, Daniel, stop glitching.
I'm sorry.
How do you guys spell peasant?
PEA.
S-E-N-T. That's what it
Yeah.
was.
PEASANT.
A-
Peace ant.
He's
Yeah.
ant.
Oh, hey, that's what I did. I put it E-N-T.
Pez ant, it's a tree.
Spend
Yeah.
enough time on the internet, you learn how to spell that word.
I'm still not spelling anything correctly, so...
You peasant.
Right?
There. All right, so you guys head to Merkel's. As you guys enter into Merkel's, the young lad is there, the one who is working his way into the wizard's tower, trying to make
Hey.
sure. And as you guys go walking in,
It's,
all of a sudden you hear as one
It's
of
Roderick.
Whisper's chickens gets spooked by the door and bolts off, and he bolts after it to go grab it back. Stupid chickens.
Motherfucker. Y'all opening doors and stuff. I'll be right back.
So,
Yeah, Whisper.
So as you guys go into Merkel's, you see him. He seems to be counting some coin and writing down on a note. Looks up at you and goes, "Oh, welcome." Waves his hand, and all of a sudden, the money in the book disappears.
Hello, hello.
How's it going, Roderick?
Pretty
this is
good,
Roderick.
pretty good. How are you guys doing?
Doing pretty okay.
well enough. We got the package for Roland. We were wondering how much we owed you guys.
Package. He looks completely confused and dumbfounded. Package for Roland?
Yeah, me. Hi, I'm Roland. Hello.
Hi.
Linda sent me a package. It had diamonds in it.
He kind of
Probably
scratches
shouldn't be
his head and
yelling
says,
that.
give me one moment.
I'm gonna
And-
look around the room to see who just heard me yell that I got a package full of diamonds.
Make a perception check.
Is there anyone else in this shop
Yes,
right
there
now?
is.
God dang it. Fucking Roland.
Roland, without thinking and speaking your mind, that you normally would just speak your mind.
Roll a perception check too. God damn it.
Pretty
You
sure I
noticed-
heard you down the street.
That there was 6 or
Damn it.
7 different people look at you and look at your fat pouch at the side with the diamonds, and they go
On
back
that
to
note-
their.
Drazaha ducks his head underneath the door and then walks in and just looks at them.
That's the exact reason why they are not doing anything, as there is a 7-foot tall monster, a dragon in armor, standing there, towering over everybody. As most humans here are in between 5'6" and 6'2".
They're all
And then-
humans inside the shop.
Yeah, so he comes back out and he says, "Oh yes, yes, yes. The package of the merchandise, the 4 items that were delivered." Trying to be very discreet, even though you said
Yeah.
what you said. He says, "Would you like to make a payment today?"
How much do we owe you? Or do
Um,
I owe you?
From
I know
what
I
I
paid for one
understand, when it comes to seeds and feeds, as you see him look around at everybody, and he reaches down below the counter, and you hear a little knocking on the counter. Anybody who is not within 5 to 6 feet of the counter no longer hears this conversation. It's just
Okay.
dead silent.
And I turn to Roland right after he does that, and I go, "You should be a little bit more discreet when talking about diamonds in front of people."
Are you standing right next to him?
Yeah.
Okay, because how this is designed, this counter, is you literally have to be at the counter next to him.
Yeah,
or you're
I'm
not gonna
right there
okay.
with him. Because when I walked up to say hi to Roderick, I was walked up with Roland.
Okay. He says you were given 4 diamonds of 300 coin value. That's 1,200 coin minus the 300 you already left. So 900 coin would be what is due.
Okay.
And how much would you like to put towards your account today?
What? How much is it to the next level again?
One moment, and he goes through and starts digging up.
I love this kid.
He's like,
He has
I
a bright future.
happen
Kids,
to
don't
go
you dare
through-
touch this kid. Don't you do anything to him, kids.
Have the red, if that helps you, Kiz.
Yeah, I think we're level 2 with the red one.
As a
We have
group,
red.
Mm-hmm.
it's 1,600 gold.
Oh, really? 1,600?
Yes.
Move up one more? We could. I'm okay with that. I put us at level 3.
What will going up another step?
Wait a minute.
Sorry.
You guys are already red, or are you?
Mm-hmm. We're
Yeah,
already
we're
red.
already red.
Oh, you're already red. Sorry. To get to green, it's 2,400 gold.
Okay.
Not bad
Kids,
still.
does Drazaha have any standing here?
Standing as in.
Does he have an
Like-
account open?
like-
Any?
Like, I'm pretty positive I do because I have made purchases here
Um,
for particular things in the past.
Certain standings you have for what you have is like blessed items at a discount for you, but it's not the same type of discounts that they'd have. It's just
Okay.
the fact that there's things that you gladly do for Merkel and business that involve justice and law, that because of that, they're thankful and they give you the base discount.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Yeah,
So it would
I
be
got the Popo
considered-
discount.
It would be considered that you basically have a level 1 clearance discount, basically,
Gotcha.
as a single.
Okay. Because as per some of my backstory, I have purchased
Right.
something from here that some people are aware
So,
about a character.
I'll turn to Shaq and ask him, do we want to go up another level? We have the money.
I say we pay for the diamonds and go up another level. We can do that and put the rest into the bank.
Going
Remove
up
Rack.
the next level entitle us to.
To go up to the next level, and he pulls out another book. He says, "Sorry, I'm still trying to memorize all this. This is so much to memorize." You just see him going through book after book after book after book after book of notes written, still unorganized.
Don't worry about it. You're still trying to get through, your wizard school and stuff. I understand. It's a lot of work.
After book of notes written. He says, currently the tier red offers a 25% discount. The tier
So
green
do you get a
offers a
discount off those diamonds or
35%
no?
discount.
Okay.
Okay, so secondary question, Roderick.
Yes.
Between you and me, if I were to do the 2,400 gold to get to the green, could I use the green to then get a discount on the diamonds that I already got?
The diamonds are considered jewelry exchanged for equal value, so no, that would not be a possibility. I would personally would not recommend that.
All good.
The discount mainly goes towards like buying potions and buying items that we've acquired, magical items and relics and stuff like that. When it comes to gems, it's straight value. Merkle really doesn't make any money on it when they do money changing. It's literally by donation. So if we have a diamond worth 200 gold and you literally sell us the diamond and we give you the money, unless we get money on top of it, now we have equal value of what we just gave you.
That makes sense. Okay. Just checking. No, I had to be thorough.
Yes.
Something he isn't very normally.
You're right.
Got him.
So far, do we want to go up to the green and then pay for the diamonds, then put the rest in the bank, or?
And at this point in time,
let's
while
see
you're
what they have
talking,
to.
you hear him. He knocks on the counter again, and it drops down. And he goes, "Drazaha, long time no see."
Oh,
He says, "While you two discuss this, I need to go handle some business with my buddy Drazaha."
sure.
All good.
He comes over to you, Drazaha, and says, "Since the last time you were here, I've managed to create these for you. I know that you said you were looking for it the last time you were in." And he hands you a pouch that seems to have a wooden, like a wooden divider, a storage type container for some potions. As you hear the clattering of some glass tubes and stuff as he hands it to you.
Oh, thank you very much. How much will I owe you for these?
You've already paid me in full with how you helped out my mother and stuff with those thugs. This is something
He
that
didn't silence this, right?
No, this isn't silenced at all.
Okay.
He's like, this is what
So I know
I've
this.
managed to create on my alchemy class at the academy that I'm currently going to. And I got it approved that they were legit, they worked, and this is my way of saying thank you.
Well, hopefully your classes go great from here. I definitely appreciate these, and we will definitely get use out of these.
Basically what happened is you happened to be walking down the road with him and his mom, heading opposite directions, and a group of thugs snagged the bag of money that he was going to go pay his tuition with to keep going.
Oh damn!
You chased them down, bludgeoned them nearly to death, tossed them in a cell, and gave the money back. And it was still short because someone pocketed, and you gave the money without thinking on how short it was to make sure he got in.
Nice.
So as his repayment, he now has 8 potions for you.
Nice.
Wow.
1 greater healing potion, 5 normal healing potions, 1 potion of resistance. Give me a second, I will tell you what it is. It is force resistance. And gave you a potion of mind reading. And he says a couple of these he accidentally created, but they were tested and
Awesome.
they are legit. And he hopes that they will aid you in your endeavors.
These are greatly appreciated, and we will be able to make great use of them. One of them I can think of. Great use that'll come in the near future. So thank you very much. This helps me beyond belief.
He says, "Oh no, thank you. What you did. If it weren't for you stopping them, I would not be able to continue on with my schooling."
Yep. Hang on. Dogs need to come in. They're barking at neighbors.
Silvar.
Mm-hmm. I messaged you, Daniel, also, by the way. I was going to
Oh,
say
I
you should
am-
check your stuff.
Yeah.
I was trying to get it done while he was talking to Mike. Trying to see, balance out the checkbook, if you will.
One second, reading up on this ability real quick.
Sure,
Unless I can get this.
It's alright, we're doing stuff too, so it's okay.
Again, sorry for taking up this time. Just trying to understand something that I'm working with so I don't mess it up.
Combat check Discord too. Boom, 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 boom. God damn it, man! There's always something wrong with my shit.
Yep.
Refresh.
We noticed.
It's been the last couple games.
Takes a lot to make a stew.
I thought you were about to say it takes a lot to keep me away from you. There's nothing that 100 men no more could ever do. Jordan, I like the little scruff
Okay,
on that.
okay.
Thanks, ma'am.
Thoroughly,
Nice guy.
thoroughly caught off guard for once, so let me say thank
Hey,
you.
all good, man.
Yeah, I was not prepared for a question, so sorry to take this time. But is there anything else you guys
That's
need to
cool.
do at Merkel's or anything else?
I would just like to see the wares after we're done purchasing these diamonds,
Pay for the diamonds and
which I don't say out loud as Silvar. This is out of character.
You learn from his mistakes, huh?
Oh, clearly.
There's a lot to learn.
Yep. He makes a lot of mistakes.
That's what I mean.
and Darazaha to finish up their business.
Business, yeah.
Nice.
Boom, 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 boom.
It's defined by type of creature as of page 6. So that's what I have to find. Page 6. Interesting. Just. What in the world was that?
Sounded spooky, dude.
The humming
Yeah.
that you currently hear, it's my garage.
This.
That's why I muted my mic. I was like, oh, they're gonna hear that. That's extra loud. My room is right above the garage, so I know whenever people are home or leaving or whatever. We
That
literally don't use our front door to enter and leave the house. We just use the garage.
that is funny.
Yeah.
That is really funny, actually. All right, one more second. All right, so got that done. All right, back to Merkel's. Handed you the potions.
Yeah, you're talking with Drazaha.
Yes. So, Drazaha, he thanks you for. All right, so sorry about the delay, guys. So many things going on at one time. It's always fun to get lost and confused and stuff.
Well, when it's D&D, it's the best.
Yeah, absolutely. So, bringing that back in, he tells you that any of the potions that he creates in his alchemy class, which he's going to be in for another 7 to 8 weeks, he's going to bring back here next time you come in. Come see what he might have created.
Sweet.
And he will gladly hand that over to you.
Thank you. I'll be sure to do that.
He nods and says, "It's the least I can do." And he stops and he looks back at you, Sylvar, and says, "Where's your orc friend? The big scary one."
Well,
My pussy.
Traded him out for a new model.
he's our companion's no longer traveling with us.
Oh, have
Pains
you,
me to say.
have you parted ways?
He did.
You could say that we've parted ways, but to be more direct and just to be truthful with you, he's passed on.
Oh, I am so sorry. I'm sorry to hear.
No, it's
He
all
pulls out the book where Rex's name in the ledger was, and he puts X's out the name, and then puts an emblem next to it, reciting that he's passed away. He says, because you guys already have a members list on this, you do have an open slot to add someone to your group discount rate if you would like.
I look to Drazaha and I go,
I'm definitely okay with that. That or Belric, either or, but anything Belric purchases most likely will be through me anyways, so...
okay.
Yeah, Belric doesn't
but-
he doesn't talk to NPCs if not, or other people. He doesn't like to talk to people. He doesn't really like anybody.
I've noticed, so I kind of let him do his own thing.
Yeah.
That's why I offered it to Drazaha, not Belric.
Go ahead and add me to that list.
He says, okay, so he signs in the thing, and he hands the book over to you to have you sign.
And I sign in Draconic my name.
And as you sign in Draconic your name, it blares through as Sir Drazaha, the Brass Heart, and just a long list of what is your name comes all the way through and shines up, and then drops back to only what you originally signed.
Gotcha.
And then he takes the book and says, okay, well, now that that's been done, how much money did you want to put towards the merchandise that was purchased?
For the diamonds,
Yes,
hit him in the rib before he says diamonds. I just I clack him in the rib right there. And I smack him in the rib right before with my elbow.
People got all of it, and then also to go to the next, tier.
Wait a minute. So you want to pay for the merchandise and upgrade to the next tier?
I turned to Silvar,
and I go, yeah, that's fine.
Yes.
I'm not sure anymore. Help me.
He leans forward and says that would be 3,300 gold.
All right.
Okay.
Cough elsewhere.
Real quick.
So
I heard that cough about to start.
I'm gonna pick up the bag of holding and put it on the table, and then reach my hand in and start shoveling and start pulling out gold.
Into
You start pulling out gold,
the bowl.
and a couple people kind of take notice at this money, and Drazaha's looking around kind of like, you ain't gonna do that. And all of a sudden you guys hear kind of a noise above you that you've never really even looked up to see how tall the ceiling was in this place. Make a perception check as this noise becomes very audible.
Look at these.
Everybody?
Everybody. Silvar and Xanthus, you guys look up and you see what seems to be a 6-armed figure spiderwebbing his way down through the rafters, watching over and past you guys, and each arm has crossbow bolt drawn, not aimed but drawn. And you
They're
see,
ready for robbers.
you see its eyes glow green, and this construct is made of wood, well carved, but it is a magical construct.
Oh, that's cool.
And as the guys are sitting there looking at all the money coming up, they look up and see the green glowing eyes, and you see them kind of scurry out the door really quick, like, oh, I'm done. I'm out of here.
Yeah, I would like to imagine that when I first see it, I'm caught back from it, but I'm security measures, okay, and I'm just.
I just don't even notice. I just keep pulling money out of the bag.
You pull the money out of the bag and take your guys' ups to the green tier.
Green.
He marks off that you have paid for the diamonds and the green tier, and he asks for the stone that you have.
Alright, so I put the brooch on the table.
Put the brooch on the table, and he puts it in the book, and he chants a few audible words of arcana, and the stone changes color to a shining green, and he hands it back.
Thank you.
Says, oh, thank you.
Daniel's doing math.
Alright. Making
Oh,
sure I
man.
know what's in the bag.
No, it's good to know what we have and don't have.
Yep.
Also, Daniel's frozen for me. I don't know if anyone else. If it's only me, then I'll refresh. Okay, it's me.
All right. So,
excuse me.
you guys finish up with your business here. Is there anything else, or do you retire for the night?
Bank.
Nah,
Yeah, bank.
All right. Everybody done at Merkel's?
I'm good.
I am.
All right. So you
I'm
guys,
more than good.
as you guys all heading over to the bank, as you guys approach the Dragon Cove's bank, you see smoke come out of the door where the dragon's snout is. Just kind of rolls out slowly as the door opens as you approach. Inside, you see the sparkling remnants of what might be a ghost, but not a ghost. Anybody with arcana or divine experience or been around the wizard's tower knows this as a unseen servant. The door opens up and it kind of gestures like welcome. As you guys come in, little lights along the hallway up towards the ceiling light up. Little magical lights guiding you down to a big open area. As it opens up into a 40-foot by 50-foot room with smooth stone all around it, you see up behind a countertop In between each of these windows is a metal golem with a two-handed sword the size of Silvar. In between them is little windows, and there's a gnome in each and every window with big Coke bottle glasses. Not wearing any armor, wearing common clothing, and you see a few lines. Each line has a couple people within it, mainly nobles, but you do see a few knights. People bringing in basically their pay, trying to make sure it's safe. And each of these gnomes, when they receive money, they fill out paperwork. You see them take a scroll and stick it over to a counter, and then magically it disappears and goes somewhere else. You see them walk into a door and then walk back out a door without any pouch or money that they once had. As you guys wait in line, it becomes your turn, and one of the female gnomes that the gentleman in front leaves says, Come, welcome to Dragon's Cove Bank. How can I help you?
This is to open an account.
Opening account is free. And she pulls out a big book for a new account and blows off, and some dust flies everywhere. She says,
Would it be
please?
possible to open an account for a group, or is it only individuals here?
Oh, absolutely. We can have groups, individuals. It is all good in any name.
Okay.
What is the banking fee?
It is 15% of deposit goes directly to the bank. We will hold all of your money and items and whatever you store here completely safe for as long as you need it to.
Okay.
So for every 100 gold you seeing that you're doing math in your head, she goes, for every 100 gold you go to deposit, 15 of it would go pay the bank. Therefore, that would pay securities, protections, wards, and stuff against the treasures that are there.
I'm not a mathematician, but how does 15% of an item work?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
It depends on the type of item, size, space, and stuff. If you have, like, say, an item under 3 foot by 3 foot, we charge flat rates for those. You can buy chests to store items in, and then that just goes. And 10% of that would go directly to us. So, for instance, let's say your backpack, and your weapons. We would have to take a 4 foot by 2 foot crate. And that runs 150 gold. Which 10% of that is 15 gold, so it would actually be 165 gold, which then we would store the crate. 15% goes to us, and when you come back, you receive your crate.
So it's a general storage fee.
Yes. We call it storage / security / safety / magic / and she just keeps going on and on and on and on and on and on. It's because she is a gnome.
Got it.
So, whose name would we be opening up this account in?
You guys want to put the money in here, or?
Crimson
Yeah,
Jaegers.
I'm fine with that.
Crimson Jaegers,
Are
you
we
say?
going to do separate or just a whole one, just big
We'll
joint?
do it as a group.
I mean, I have all the money, so.
Yeah. If you wanted to open your own account, you could, but I figured let's open up our group account first.
So, okay, so I have here the Crimson Jaegers. Can I have the names of the people with the ability to deposit and withdraw from this?
And I'd give... Yeah,
Hi.
Roland gives his name.
Down here.
Okay, what is your name?
My name?
Yes.
It's Roland.
And last name? Roland Everhart. Okay, so she writes it down. You see her not only write down your name, but you see her draw a picture of your face as well. And behind your face, you see a picture of a sun, which resembles your holy symbol. So behind your head is your holy symbol. She's all, who else will be inquiring information on this account?
Myself.
And she says, and you are?
Silvar.
And she writes down last name.
Eris.
You see her look at you and kind of starts drawing a picture of your face. Mm-hmm. And behind the picture of your face, you see a raven with its wings outspread like this. That's 2 people. Is that all that has access to this?
I go Xanthus.
Oh, Combat, your mic's muted.
Yeah, you are.
And me. And
All right, and what is your name? I know it's not me, and me.
My name is Xanthus Cathral.
All right,
My name's Jim.
Thrall. So she writes down your name, and then she draws a picture of you, glances you up and down, and you see a picture of your face, and then behind you on one side is a bow, kind of like cross swords, but it's a bow with a quiver crossed behind your head. And she says, "Is there anybody else that would be attached to this account?"
No.
Okay, then.
Just
So-
waiting time.
She says, "All right, what can we do you for today, Crimson Jägers?" Wait a minute. She stops, reaches down, pulls up a paper, and kind of adjusts her bottles. Wait, you're the Crimson Jägers that freed up the Slavers Tower?
I'm sorry, who?
The,
Say that one more time. I didn't quite catch it.
the Crimson Jägers?
Oh, yeah, that's us.
The heroes of the Slavers Tower. The freer of chains. That is you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
as far as we know.
She's like, "Oh my gosh. All deposit fees today waived."
Well, thank you.
She's like, "You guys are heroes. No, thank you for your business. Come again anytime." So what would you like to be depositing today?
I look to Roland.
Okay, so I've got 2 diamonds, a spindle, 3 pearls, and 2,500 gold.
Do me a favor, Roland, and send me a message.
That's it.
I will create a journal action, which will be listed what's in your guys' bank.
Yo.
I will have it to where only I can edit it, so that way nobody can take things or add things to it without going through me first.
Cool. Excuse me.
Oh, goodness. Whew.
Oh, can't wait till this cough's gone. I'm gonna eat like 7 burgers, man. I swear.
Oh, man.
Oops.
Perfect,
One
perfect,
save.
perfect. She says that works out perfect.
Nice.
It's everything.
That was a cash register going off.
That's freaking Facebook.
Second.
I'm debating whether or not to take this piece off of my microphone.
What piece? Oh, that?
This
Are you
right
using
here.
it?
Yeah. Nope.
Then yeah.
Like no point. I should just take it off and then put the other like shield on, the one like this.
There you go.
You know.
Look at all the things I can take off my bag of holding list now.
Yeah, and be careful with the D word in public. Unless you're going to be catching a couple elbows.
It's hard, man, okay?
Words are hard.
Words are hard.
Come on, don't lag now.
8, 8, 8, 8. 8, 8. I should really transfer my notes into the page that you actually gave us for notes. That would be great.
Hey, you know, if that's something you want to do, then that's at your leisure to do. Just saying, I did put that there for that. You do it at break time too. I mean,
Oh, that's true. I got break time. I can copy paste.
yep, we'll be hitting that
Because
break.
I got like
here in a
I got like
little
a
bit.
known NPCs list, so I can try and remember people's names. So it
We're
becomes
down to
more
27 and
natural.
a half pounds of the bag.
Hey yo, what else do we have in that bag?
Odds and ends that I've put in the bag.
Is there still a head in that?
Is there still what in it?
One more time.
Is there still a head in that bag?
Oh, I was talking to Daniel. I didn't hear him.
My question
Oh, yes,
now
there
still
is.
there.
Yeah.
Okay. Just wondering.
We have to get him cremated still.
Rations. A cursed battle axe?
Oh yeah. All right, so that's
Actually,
everything you're
shouldn't we
depositing,
get him-
correct?
But it's so.
All right, what I
4
need you to
potions
do
of healing.
is I need you to erase that off your character sheet because you don't
Already
have those.
did.
Okay, and then I will have a thing created before I completely log out tonight. And
Okay. But actually, Daniel, don't erase them. Copy it and like paste it somewhere else so we remember what we have in the bank. So we don't necessarily always have to ask kids like, "What do I have in the bank? I want to withdraw that." It's like I want to withdraw this and this
I
from
was
the
doing.
bank.
I put it in the bag of holding notes under
Okay.
in the bank.
Cool, thank you. Just so that we're not like you don't have to go through an entire list, kids, of like what we have in the bank. We can be like, I'd like to withdraw this from in there.
yeah, basically it'll be under the journal to where you guys can see it, but you can't edit it.
Oh, cool, perfect.
Yeah,
That's
and it'll
pretty
be
sweet then. Never mind,
to where
we'll have
everybody.
access to it then. Sweet. And remember the people that can withdraw from the bank.
All right, so that's done. That's done. That's done. That's done. The bank. All right, so you deposit all that stuff in today, and that right there, I want to say, comes out to 300, 100, 400. So I'll just say 500, 50, 2,500. 6, that's 11. So that's 3,670. So 367. So 184. So the fee for today, had you guys not mentioned that you guys were the heroes of the Crimson Jaegers, would have been a total of 551 gold on top of everything.
Got it.
So first time deposit's free because you guys were the heroes.
Ayo.
Just figured I would show you how that is. That way when you guys do make deposits, you understand that. Basically, you can take 500 gold and say, I want to deposit 500 gold. And they will tell you, okay, well, it's going to be 500 plus this. Or you can say, just take it out of the 500 gold. And then they'll just percentage out of that.
Okay.
All right, so...
Jordan, you're muted.
I wasn't talking to you guys.
He's talking to his other buddies.
I'm talking to myself. I'm just trying to figure shit out on the character
He's talking to
sheet.
Jordan number 2. Whisper, if you will.
All right, so you guys got all your stuff
Speaking
taken
of
care of.
Whisper, we never got him after Merkel's.
Nope.
I
So
know
now,
he ended up wandering around.
yep, he ended up
Yeah,
walking around.
He pulled a wreck.
He did pull a wreck, didn't he? Well, look at it this way. He's after Shiny, so he's going to get caught somewhere or something.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
don't like the way that you said caught.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
Are you a
Birds
British?
don't like
Triggers
being
something
caught,
in us.
dude. They like being free.
All right, so as you guys are finishing up, you guys head back to the tower.
We make sure we find Whisper before we head back to the tower.
Where do you start searching for Whisper?
Bastards.
God damn it.
Because after he found his chicken and realized you guys were gone, he got bored and went looking for shinies. And now he's got access to the Noble District, so good luck.
And 2 chickens are with me.
Oh, not
Take
just
that.
that, but he also has access to the Wizard's Tower because he has magic, so good luck with that, too.
Well,
Damn.
Well,
watch this. Telepathically, I yell to, well, I don't yell. Telepathically, I
Scream in my ears.
Caldaka,
There you go.
to Caldaka, and I say, howl if you find Whisper in the Noble District.
that sounds like a lot of work, so I'm just gonna cast Locate Creature and find Whisper.
Is that all I am as a creature to you?
Okay, that has a 1,000-foot radius. You don't sense him where you're currently at.
Wait, it's only 1,000 feet?
Yes, it is.
God damn it. Well, he's not in the
Eight of
Noble
us?
District.
Huh?
of us?
I don't know. You're cutting out.
Yeah.
On the Noble District, then.
Yeah, he's not in the Noble District. No.
We'll cut that. Go find him if he is.
Not in the
Yeah.
part of the Noble District you're at. You can't sense him now. The Noble
You got an
District
hour.
is split into a few different areas.
What time is it?
Roughly about 8 o'clock at night.
Okay, do we want to walk back to Merkel since that was the last place we saw him?
The real
Yeah,
question
leave
is
locate
Whisper afraid of the
on.
dark?
We'll last
Also-
for an hour, so...
Yeah.
Walking back, you get a blip of where Whisper might be.
And
It's toward the Tower of Sorcery.
Where?
Son of a.
By the Sorcery Tower.
Oh,
We can't get in there.
Nope, but he can. Oh, the trouble he can get into.
I can.
You can't get
I
in
just
there.
sigh.
Are you a wizard?
You
No,
literally
you have to be a wizard to do magic, though?
You have to be a wizard or a sorcerer to gain access.
Bulls.
Yeah.
I thought we had another sorcerer.
the front door of the tower itself only opens with arcana magic of a cantrip. Not divine magic, only arcana magic.
God damn it. Alright, well,
Okay, so I could use Thaumaturgy on the door. That's also Arcana.
Is it from your divine tree?
Yeah, but it's also in the Arcana.
True, but you're not an arcana caster, you're a divine caster.
yeah, so when you cast it, it'll have divine properties, not.
Semantics.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're not helping.
Semantics.
You be quiet. This is important to some of us, okay?
Alright, well, Whisper's in the tower. So,
I just let off a deep sigh. There's nothing we can do about it then.
Yep. Whisper's off doing his normal thing that he likes to go do when left alone and find shinies. And what better
God
place to
damn it.
find shinies than in a wizard's tower? There's lots of sparkles.
I'm getting
It's not
deja
wrong.
vu and I'm scared. Alright. Silvar's getting deja vu and he doesn't like this. Alright.
That's some funny shit. But look at
Funny
it
to
this way. Everybody at the wizard's tower knows him.
Knows Whisper.
We're buds.
You gotta understand, Whisper is the only Kenku in Stonebriar.
That's true.
He knows
Oh, okay.
magic. They are intrigued by him, and because he's intrigued by simple shiny things, the younger students can have a very easy time getting his attention by doing certain things. So yeah,
I'm scared.
they know Whisper.
Alright.
I need an adult. I need a bigger bird.
If I get enough power, I'll become a big bird. Alright.
alright, well, I guess we'll go back to the tower. Can't really do anything else.
Alright, you guys go back to the
At
tower.
least we know where he is. At least he's still in town.
This is also very, very true. So you guys go back to the tower. You guys rest for the evening.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you guys go to your tower and you separate off to your rooms. You go in and you get yourselves prepared for the evening.
Little nappy naps.
Oh, nappy naps. Why is this not? There we go.
Excuse me.
Alright, let's just make sure I got the correct spells for the next day.
Same.
Drazaha, are you sleeping at the tower in one of the guest rooms, or do you have somewhere else to stay?
So I'm gonna go to the Temple of Bahamut,
Okay.
and I'm going to do my ritual where I go in and atone for all of these sins of the day, or since the last time I,
Performed it.
which include atoning for the sin of the city, atoning for the sins of my group, and last but not least, atoning for Belaric's existence.
Okay.
Holy shit. Fuck. Atoning for his existence. Holy
Yeah.
shit, that's deep.
Yeah.
I gotta go to your church.
Belric also goes with you, and he follows in suit. They say basically you get from them that they'll be back at the tower in the morning.
They just leave.
Yeah. Roland, you go to your room, rest, find yourself hopping in your bed and all snuggled and nice, like, oh, finally, sleep as it finally comes to you. Silvar, you go into your room, check your little stash, make sure it's all hidden, nothing's been triggered. You check your window, nothing's been done or anything. You set your armor up all nice and get yourself tucked in. Xanthus, you get into your room and go set up and get yourself all ready for bed. And right as you get ready, yeah?
Before you go off, what is the order of our rooms? So,
all right, so you got your base
who's
floor.
to my left, who's to my right?
Okay, to your right, there's a big space there.
Okay.
It basically goes almost like every other. There's a room.
Oh, okay.
Storage, room, storage, room, storage. And the storage
Okay.
is just miscellaneous stuff that they've put up into
Got
the
it.
tower.
Room storage, Rex room storage.
Yeah. Rex room is off to your left. One.
Okay. So his room was immediately next to mine, technically.
Well,
okay.
every other, but yeah, technically.
Yeah, but he was the closest.
To the right is Rollins, and your brother's is down the hall from Rex.
Okay.
And Whispers was down the hall from across from Rollins.
Okay.
I'll get you the diagram for that later. So,
Okay.
right as
I just wanted an idea of
Xanthus,
spacing.
you get ready to go into bed, you hear an Elven, "Hello, brother."
What?
You turn around, and right there staring you in the face, you see a figure with
in
a
the face?
rose on his cheek, masked as normal. He goes, "I never knew I would recognize you." As Meyer pulls back the mask and says, "I'm sure you don't recognize my family, as your father helped destroy it. Briar Paythorn is my mother's surname."
Can
As
I
he
roll a perception?
whips out his wrists, and these blades pop out from his wrists, gleaming with green goo, he stabs you in the chest. You find yourself unable to breathe, unable to move. As he moves in as if to give you a hug, whispers in your ear, "Don't worry, if I wanted you dead, you would be. I'll catch you around, brother." And you fall to unconsciousness.
Holy shit!
Morning comes. You guys wake up, you guys prepare. Everyone starts to come out of the room except for Xanthus.
I go to check on him.
You go and knock on the door and there's no response. Probably sleeping in.
Brothers,
I'm not one to normally sleep in,
Yeah.
Hey,
seeing as how I don't sleep. But
yeah. I keep knocking on the door. Yeah, considering he doesn't sleep.
Exactly.
Xanthus.
there's no
No response.
I'm assuming.
I work the door. Was it
Roll
locked?
it. It's locked.
Oh, it's locked. All right, fucking opening the door. Ba-da-da-doo. Hold on. Time to lockpick. I'm breaking into everybody's fucking doors and shit. I know.
Right.
Oh my god, it broke.
Oh,
Your lockpick trying to get in there, all of a sudden you're
Holy shit.
clink, and your lockpick broke.
You have plus 11. Holy shit.
Yeah, I do. Can I go again with my other one?
Yes, you can at a disadvantage.
Disadvantage? Okay. Another nat one. I'm gonna keep going until I get my brother out of this room. There you go.
All right.
advantage.
You easily move the little piece that broke off into the tumbler, and you get it unlocked. As you open it, you find your brother strung up against the wall with daggers and non-vital spots, holding him to the wall. Bare-chested, carved on his chest. "If I wanted number 2, he'd be next." And there, sticking out of his gut, is your wrist mechanics that Rufus and you once designed. Only one. And below it, carved on his stomach, says, "I like these. I think I'll keep one for myself."
Son
Why
of a
did he
bitch.
carve such a long note? It would have been
Son of
easier to
a
write
bitch.
it.
Automatically, what goes off in my head? Son of a bitch. I take my brother down. I cast Can I? Is he breathing still? Like
He's
is he just
breathing.
unconscious
He's
or
just
what?
seems like he's unconscious and
I
almost...
cast lay on hands on him like right away. I cast a point of lay on hands to seal up his wounds.
Okay, you seal up his wounds. You're at one
Take
hit
him
point.
down.
Xanthus, you come to, and the only thing you remember before feeling pain is, hello, brother. As you come to, you're face to face with your brother, wretched
And
in
I
your
start
body.
speaking to him in Elven, and I say, "What happened to you?
Don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?"
Some form was in my room last night, and I don't even know who it was. He said it was my brother or something.
Your brother?
I'm
As
just
far as I knew, there was only
confused
us
as you
two.
are. I thought so too.
It's
What-
all
what
so
was he?
hazy.
I don't remember.
What can you remember? You need to tell me something. I need something.
Do I remember the rose on his cheek?
Nope, you don't remember
Nope.
anything except for,
I don't.
hello, brother. In Elven, and your brother just spoke Elven to you, so you thought it was him. And with that, we will go ahead and take our break right here, and we will be back.
Bitch.
The magical healing healed up all the scars and scratches of him carving into your body. The message. So you didn't even get to see the message that was there.
Oh.
So,
What did it say again? It said if I wanted to, I could get number 2. Kiz.
huh?
What did the message say again? If I wanted to, I could get number 2.
If he wanted
if I
to, he
wanted
could
number
kill...
two.
If I wanted
Oh.
number 2. Basically saying he could have killed Xanthus if he wanted to.
Yeah.
But he took your other brace thing. And left
Yep.
you that one.
Fucking asshole.
I'm going to... Whisper your coverage. Go ahead and eat.
Thanks, dude.
No problem. I'm going to get a picture of a bear. Like a cartoon bear. Eating. So when he goes, can I eat? I can just see, yeah, sure. Boop, and it'll just,
Why not a
bear.
bird? Just get a little bird eating seeds.
There we go.
Oh, get it.
Gif of a bird eating seeds.
Yeah.
That'll work. So, you guys wake up. You guys prepared as, you help your brother get up. Everything's so hazy, Xanthus. You, going through, you're trying to rack your head about saying my brother. You remember brief images from your back before Silvar was part of anything. Back when you lived in the Elven lands. You remember hearing of your father's first wife and a child that kept breaking many of the Elven traditions, and it just didn't work out. So your father might have had a first son, but that would be a question for your father. That is currently locked in Fort Briggs.
But I say again to Xanthus, anything you can remember.
So I remember all of that.
Little
This is
flash
still in
image.
Elven,
It's like,
too.
okay,
It's like
well,
little
I let him-
holes and little flashes of memories here and there of that.
All right. I let Silvar know.
I'm still speaking to him in
About what?
Elven, though, by the way.
Yeah, because I've long forgotten about all of this. Like it was just the recent.
The name Briar comes to mind, but you don't know where it's from.
Said Briar.
Briar. B-R-I-R-E.
Shazaha and Beloric start making our way from the Temple District.
You do.
And I say to Xanthus, so our father had another son before us?
Apparently, I don't know. I only heard rumors, or I was so young. I never looked into it.
How long were you at
forgotten
the
about it.
time?
He's about 4 or 5.
I was young. I was 4 or 5. So
Man, this is like mimicking.
Elven.
This is like mimicking of us. I'm just kind of like stunned at like all this
Yeah.
information, considering the state that he left.
Yours done.
You know, considering the state that he left Xanthus in, and this is like out of character. My character's just like shaken. I also take the bracer to see if he's like filled with it in any way.
From the designs that you can see on there, no, it's like he intercepted the package and took it and used it.
Fucking bastard.
Make a perception check since you're examining it.
Okay.
Just him.
Well, unfortunately. Clickadoodles.
Hang on a second, try to respond to a question.
Mm-hmm. It's okay, I'm about to cough. Ugh. Slowly dying.
Perception 16. Glancing down at it, making sure you notice you see something a little white and fuzzy in it. One of the gears for the blade to pop out, and as you examine it, it seems to be a feather, a white feather. Looking closer at it,
feather.
looks to be a chicken feather.
Son of a bitch. God fucking damn it. This is just like me saying it in my head. God fucking damn it. I take it.
Okay.
I fit on the bracers. I pick up Xanthus and I say we need to find Whisper.
You put the bracer on.
Sir. Yeah. Bracer. God
Who's
fucking...
the captain now?
No one's the captain.
So you guys go downstairs. Drazaha's there, Belric's there, Roland's there, but there is no Whisper.
What a cursed saying. Anybody who says they're the captain. Rip.
I ask Roland, can you locate Whisper for me? Roland.
Just reading a text message.
Roland, put your phone down. What's a phone?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? I got nothing. I could try, but if he's not in 1,000 feet, then it's kind of a waste of a spell.
I personally don't feel like it's a waste if another ally went missing. We know what happened to Rek.
Okie dokie.
Also, are we still in our rooms when we're doing this? I forgot.
Okay. No, you guys just came downstairs.
Okay.
Roland, he's upstairs. Appears to be in his room.
Shit.
What do you mean?
He appears to be in his room.
Your
appears to be in his
locate
room.
creature appears to
You guys-
whispers in his room.
Did you guys not even look like that? Seems like he's upstairs. Did you guys not even check his room?
No. I go up and I check his room.
You go up and the door's locked.
God fucking... I'm getting pissed at all these fucking locked doors. This masked fuck. God damn it, man. This is all out of character.
Struggle.
The struggle
Why
is
did I
real.
roll perception?
Quit locking
Why did I
your
roll
doors.
perception? I don't even know what I'm rolling anymore. Fuck. God damn it.
You perceive the door is still locked.
God damn it.
You
Like,
open the lock, and as you open it, you see on Whisper's bed his items and stuff, like he's not awake yet. You see one of the chickens sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
As you go in and you look closer, you notice that Whisper's gear's there, but he's not. Instead, there are two dead chickens with their necks cut.
But wait, locate creature.
Locate creature, yes.
But Whisper's not in his room?
But Whisper's not in his room. Just the dead chickens.
Shouldn't I
But didn't
be
he
able
cast
to
it
see?
on Whisper, though?
Yeah, I cast it on Whisper, and it's a specific known creature.
Yes.
So shouldn't it point me in the direction of Whisper, not
Absolutely.
two dead chickens?
Unless he's been polymorphed into said dead chicken.
Son.
Then you would
But if he was
revert back
polymorphed
to
As
into
per
dead
the
chicken,
spell.
then he would revert
He
back.
would turn back to Whisper.
He would turn back to Whisper once
This
the
is
chickens
true,
died.
but if you look underneath the details of the spells, which means there's something else afoot. Which
Wait,
is what I'm
which
getting
spell?
at.
Okay.
Directly out of character, there could be other magics at play here. There could be a magical presence upon one of these chickens to be as if it was Whisper.
Right.
So, because it says such as being under the effects of a polymorph spell, it wouldn't locate said creatures.
Right.
So, depending on how the magics are worked, and with that, Jordan, you can go ahead and go do what you need to handle.
Great.
Thanks,
Thanks, Shaq.
they
Glad
should-
you had my back on that one.
They should find you by next
Fucking
game
hell,
episode.
man.
God damn it, Shaq.
I'm sorry, man. Fucking A.
You can still hang out in voice chat if you just want to listen to them and their misadventures.
Yeah, I'll listen. I want to hear the look on Shaq's face.
I want to hear the look on Shaq's face.
Oh, that's true. That is true. Well, I guess,
Everything's
hey,
just
if you want to hang out
dying
in Roll
around
20,
me.
you can. Just, so you can see them directly without having to watch on Twitch.
This all sucks. This game sucks.
Ripperino.
I mean,
Alright,
that's
well,
totally up to you, Jordan, if
Alright.
you want to hang out in here and just watch them. Or watch it on Twitch.
Are you gonna let me NPC something that can kill Shaq?
You know what? There is a named NPC they're supposed to fight. I can let you run one of the monsters.
Sounds fun.
All right.
I'll remember this, Shaq. Fuck you.
Like, it's specifically my fault.
Shaq, whenever your job is to watch people and not let them wander off, they just kind of die.
Yeah, fair. Maybe it's not his fault.
Oh, and it froze on that look, though. That was awesome.
Sucks.
Ripperino. Anyways.
Yep.
Anyways.
I called the pretty much the hand that was here that helped. Ooh, why did my camera turn blue?
Yeah, I saw that. That was weird.
The one that keeps an eye on the dog.
Okay.
Tell him to clean that up.
He nods and he goes and cleans up stuff for the dog.
Clean up the chicken.
The chicken, he's like, yes, I will take care of that.
All right. Hey, we head out still.
Yep.
We have a task at hand, so
Yep.
As you guys go down in the morning, Commander Varys says, hey, I told you guys to come see me this morning. Along your way up to Drakemore, I need you to check into the village of Arun. It's the third village out, and it's right before you cross over into Drakemore's territory, along the river. It'll probably take you about 3 days' travel to get there.
okay.
There are some supplies that should have been delivered from Arun, but they have not. It's been about a week now. So, they're past due. Some soldiers are past due. Some knights of the crossed swords were supposed to come through, and they did not. So if you guys can figure out what is going on with that on your way through, I would be most grateful.
Okay.
Oh my god, I love your dog or cat. I can't tell what it is.
It's a dog.
I love your dog.
She's a miniature schnauzer.
All right, we'll take a look. We're gonna head out. I think Roland, Xanthus, and maybe Silvar need to procure means of transportation unless they have something already boarded.
No, I don't currently have anything.
Mm,
Are we riding on
No.
horseback?
our horse
Yes.
got taken.
You guys have acquired horses?
No, we're gonna have to go acquire horses.
I'll
Yep.
just ride with Drazaha.
Jazaha looks at you and says, "No, I would not do that to Kaldaka."
Kaldaka looks down over at the dwarf, goes, "What?" Looks
Bless you.
back over at Drazaha.
He's allergic to dwarf.
Is Kaldaka outside the doors?
Yep.
Okay.
I type in carriage and all I have is cars and parking lots.
Nice.
That's funny shit.
Fuck.
Oh, rip.
Shouldn't leave meat in the hands of a singular person.
When I create 10-foot circus, 20-foot tall cylinder of energy, and a point of grounding station.
Sorry, that's my dog hitting the fucking
Going-
keyboard.
Oh, I was like, what's that for? All right, so you guys
She is sitting right on top of the keyboard.
all decide to head out. And on your guys' way out, you stop to get horses. There is a stables on your way out towards the east gate you guys could stop at.
Sure.
It's raining sideways.
You guys go there. They say it's 75 gold for a riding horse that comes with a saddle, tack, and feed for 10 days. If you would like, they have a few other horses available as well, but they do cost a lot more.
I think the standard horse for us is fine.
Yeah, standard horse will be fine. Belric has one stabled there, doesn't he?
Belric runs.
Okay,
Belric is as fast as your wolf is.
gotcha. 50 movement speed.
Yes, so
Gotcha.
he doesn't need that.
You meant like he
Yeah.
just like ran away.
No, he's just dipped into a lot of different classes. He is a mix, a practice of something for later on notice of class abilities at low level into one class. I wanted to see what kind of monster I could create, and I got a pretty good one so far. Literally, monster. All right, so at that note, you
Head out.
head out.
Hop on Kaldaka. And like a seamless unit. Keep in mind, Kaldaka has 10 slower speed than
Sorry, we'll stay with pace.
Rang really bad. My dog hates storms.
Is that why she's in your lap?
Yeah, that's why she's on my chest. She's shaking.
That's adorable and sad.
I wish it was storming here. Instead it's sunny.
Right.
Yeah, it'd
Alright.
be nice if it was storming, huh?
So you guys start heading out with the goblin issues in the local territories and stuff. We're gonna increase the encounter chances to 3 a day.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Kaldaka, I'm just gonna communicate with him to alert me if he smells any.
You muted yourself halfway through that.
I
must have just
didn't
cut out
mute
or
myself. Am I still muted? Can you guys hear me?
I can hear
No,
you.
you're good.
I tell Kaldaka to alert me if he smells or hears anything.
All right. E nods and lets out a big and then starts barreling out of the city. You guys see the Belric just take off running like ninja speed right behind him.
We go follow.
You guys all go following out, and as you guys start your adventure, go ahead and Silvar, hit that encounter button.
Oh yeah, we're gonna fight something.
It's okay. It's just a storm.
As you guys start traveling, make a second encounter roll. And the third and final encounter roll.
Wow.
Haha. You guys get partially out of the village of Bruin. You guys been traveling almost all day. When
Also, kids, check Discord.
I will
Really
write
fast.
before.
The encounter.
Yes, for the
I roll a
encounter.
perception from Kaldaka.
That's a good question. Let me see.
And also depends on which one he decided to leave.
Oh, he took the better one for himself.
Of course. Son of a bitch.
I'll get the stats to you later, but basically it counts as just a normal dagger for that.
Okay.
I have the stats. I just have to put it into here. For some reason, I thought it already was, but it's not.
Okay. 'Cause I knew there was something else too on top of it being like a normal dagger, but I forgot what it was. But it's okay. I'll just have him equipped it though, as I do. The dog's all sniffing the camera.
All right. So, as you guys are approaching up,
Come here. Come here. Give me a
1
hug.
second. You guys come up, and you guys see a little bit of smoke. As you guys come approaching, excuse me, you notice that it is a horse carriage overturned sideways on fire with the horses still attached. And roughly behind it, you see a bunch of goblinoid figures.
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit, that's a lot of people.
As the tide of battle starts, the blood starts to rush.
Oh, hang on, we're missing something very important for me.
That thing's fucking huge.
Here we are. This is the scenario. You got a carriage on fire, a bunch of goblins surrounding something over here, and at that point in time, you hear a roar of a large cat. As you see a saber-toothed tiger jump from the edge of this rock, stalking, jump down to try and protect the woman from these goblins that are trying to take her. And I need you to roll initiative.
Oh, yeah. Kaldaka
Battle
goes on
music?
my initiative as well, right? Battle music.
Taldaka does go on your initiative. Let me roll the saber-toothed tiger's initiative real quick.
Started out.
Ooh, see you next turn.
Oh, so strong. everybody.
Jesus!
So strong.
Dude, please tell me. I have a +0s, though.
Hey!
Yeah,
I gotta
still go
open this
first.
monsters. Hey, where's
Wow.
the initiative tracker? There it is.
Don't have any
Wow,
dexterity.
that's just absolute mush.
He doesn't need dexterity. He just has strength.
Oh,
Well, yeah, I have a very low dexterity. My strength.
Dinosaur, saber-tooth tiger, character sheet.
Who said my character was really big? And then
All right,
next
so
to
saber-tooth tiger goes in 13.
I said your character is really big.
and then now my wolf is really big. He's gonna be big enough for a 7-foot dragonborn to ride.
You had to ride.
Gotta rise
Fair.
him, bring him out. War goes on 12, so now I need to get the goblins.
God, you know they're all lined up almost. You could almost chain lightning them if. Oh,
Yeah,
right.
almost. I wonder.
Probably can't now.
Yeah, wonder why.
Let's see. There's.
Guilt trips are a hell of a thing, man.
They are, aren't they?
Yep. Don't worry, I already felt it with Wreck. Now I gotta deal with it with fucking Whisper. Even fucking worse. I'm literally pissed off.
See, my dog. This is the extent of my dog on my chest.
Why don't you have dog cam?
Dog cam.
Dog cam.
Just
Yes. Hi, puppy.
He turns to.
Roxy, look, there's your puppy there. Look, say hey to the
Dog
puppy.
cam.
All right.
See, look, over here.
So
Right here. Look at the camera.
I
That
need
dog's like, bro, I ain't
to-
jumping on you.
I know.
no, she
Michael.
always
Too big for that
does.
shit.
She always does when I least expect it.
Like now.
When you guys click on your character sheets, what are you clicking on to roll initiative?
Initiative.
Initiative, yeah.
Oh, hey, there it is.
Yo.
All right. So let me get this all a little stretched out. There we go. We got the war going in 16. We got the Kelric in 16. We've got the saber-tooth tiger in 13. We got this. We got
Jeez, looking at this.
Hey Jordan, do you want to run the saber-tooth tiger for me?
Yeah, it looks like you have quite
Yeah, I got a
bit
lot
to
to
handle
run.
right there.
It is a pet to the NPC ranger that is not quite on par yet. He'll be here in a couple rounds, so till then, just basically do as you want to do, trying to protect the girl and kill the goblins. The goblins are
Okay.
a hated enemy of the ranger, so killing them is definitely going to be fun for his pet.
Ooh.
So,
In 3 turns, I'll be there.
Reckless aggression, huh? Sounds good.
with that, we enter the combat music with our initiative. The war goes, which now I gotta actually zoom in on this combat.
Yeah, I had to do the same thing. Is that Pocahontas laying in the street?
Hey.
Now
War comes over here to attack the saber-tooth cat. War goes for a bite. AC 23.
Yeah, I'm sure that hits. Let's see.
13
Character
piercing?
sheet. Character sheet. 12. Okay.
And then succeed. Oh, you're not a creature. You're a beast. So, and then the other one strikes. 18 AC.
Hits.
All right. So the wargs went.
How much did that hit for?
11.
Okay.
Trying to see how far away they are because Valorek. Let's see here. Let's make this a little. All right. That warg on you. Oh, I don't have my freaking blast up. Damn it.
About what time is it? Because this was our third encounter chain, so it's later in the evening.
Yeah, it's about, I'm going to say 6 o'clock right now.
Gotcha.
Alright, so if I did this correctly, it should be his first beam of Eldritch Blast, AC 17-11 hits, and the second beam that fires from him, AC 15. I don't think that one hits him.
Fires from who?
From Belric.
Okay.
Yeah, both those hit for 20 points of damage. Don't you dare act like... Oh, I'm on the ruler. That's why. Alright, you see Belric just say something in Drow, and all of a sudden 2 Eldritch Blast beams of purplish green energy of force shoot from his hand, fire down like something you see out of an ancient anime where they swirl next to each other, circling as they come together and hit one solid surface of the warg. It rears to its side, rending in pain, although keeping one eye towards the Sabertooth, one eye looking at the crowd that is now generated down to its side. Moving on to initiative, which disappeared for some reason. The wargs went. Balrek went. Sabertooth, your turn. Go ahead and do your attacks.
Okay. Let's see. Alright, he's gonna charge that guy. Let me see how to use the stupid character sheet.
Hang on a second. Let me make sure it's...
Can I just click this?
You're like 1,000 degrees.
Possibly. One moment. There. Okay, you should have access to be able to click it now. You just like the bite should
Okay, that did
highlight.
work. Yeah, I can just hover over him.
Okay, there you go. So AC 12, 14 slashing damage. Oh, what did you attack? A goblin?
Yeah.
Goblins. That's the goblin boss. That's not the goblins.
Wait, which one's the boss?
That'd be this nasty guy
Oh, yeah, I see
over
him.
here. Apparently, I did not choose goblins, so let me grab him real quick.
Well,
What AC did you hit?
12.
Miss.
Shitty Sabertooth.
They only have one attack, or they have multiple attacks?
It only has one attack.
Is it a claw or bite?
It's a
or
claw
both?
to melee attack.
For some reason, I could have swore they had multiple attacks.
Oh. It looks like they can have multiple attacks if that hit landed. It's like a chain.
So yeah, it's either a bite attack or a claw attack. Unless you pounce, you got to move 20 feet straight forward. And
Yeah, that's what I
then
did.
Towards a creature, and then it hits with the claw attack on the same turn. The target makes a save strength or be knocked prone. If the
Yeah,
target...
but I missed the claw attack.
Okay. So yeah, there's that. Alright, moving on to the goblin boss. Do you speak goblin, anybody in the party?
Negative.
Faintly you hear as he yells something and points over to your guys' direction. And he throws a javelin at the crazy large cat thing in front of it. And misses.
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't know why it's not rolling damage. Interesting.
Ooh.
I tried to click on it, it didn't work.
What was
Yeah,
that?
you have something messed up there. I clicked on the word javelin.
Well, that happens if anyone except the person who owns the character sheet does it.
Maybe
Let's
try
give you
clicking.
permission.
There it goes.
All right. There we go. For some reason, it's set to not show up unless I do that, which is really
Yeah.
weird for this goblin.
It whiffed.
All right, so hit whiffs. Moving on to Drazaha.
Alright, so while I'm still mounted,
Oh,
I'm
the
going to
goblins
use this
never had
opportunity
initiative.
to.
Hang on, gotta roll
What's
the
the
goblin
ruling?
initiative.
Jeez.
You can go ahead and go, and then I'm gonna take the goblins initiative because they were supposed to go
So-
first. My bad.
So I'm going to use this. While on Kaldaka, I'm going to go. Hang on, let me leave a marker so I can remember where, because it's 100 feet. Because I'm using dash motion, so that'll be.
Kaldaka's using dash?
Yep.
Okay. Now remember, you guys are on riding horses. These horses aren't
Correct.
meant for combat or anything, so just jumping off of them, if they get spooked by something, they're going to run off into another direction.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm going to actually jump off the front of him. That puts me in combat with this guy.
Oh, the warg? Okay.
Yep. So Kaldaka can't do anything, but that allows me to actually I use my movement to dismount. So
Okay.
I will
So you still have an
go
attack.
ahead. Yep. Well, dismounting counts as my movement, so I still have my full action.
Yeah.
So my first action is going to be, I'm actually going to shove with my shield. No. Fuck it. Yeah, I'm gonna shove with my shield.
Okay.
So, let me turn to the page where the shoving mechanic is. Hang on 1 second. That way I can read it out loud correctly. So, shoving a creature using an attack action. Well, it's a bonus action with my shield. The target must be I make a strength check contested against strength or dexterity. So,
A warg gets a 5. You got a 9. Alright, so what happens?
so now he's knocked prone,
Alright.
and I have advantage on my attacks.
So you go riding up on Kaldaka. You jump off, and immediately with your shield catching this warg off balance, you shield bash, and it lifts the warg up and throws him onto its back as you go to strike down with your weapon.
Okay, so with advantage now I get 2 attacks. So attack number 1.
20 hits.
Why didn't that do damage? Oh, you have it set to where it doesn't show.
I don't have anything
So
set.
first-
That's your character sheet.
6 damage. So then let me go ahead and do that again. 17.
Hits.
That hits for another 6.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna figure out why the fuck it doesn't show damage.
Yeah,
I
in the
just like
back.
to show damage.
Is it set to show damage?
Yeah,
Interesting.
damage is selected. So that'll be something neat to figure out.
Give me 1 second. I will double check that real quick when we go on to the goblin's turn, as that is all you can do. Let's see. Kaldaka. So Drazaha, character sheet. Auto damage roll. Don't auto damage roll. Auto damage roll and crits. Do me a favor, make an attack roll again.
Alright. Go ahead and
There you
here
go.
we go. Handle that damage.
Under your longsword, go ahead and where it says the type of damage, make sure you put slashing in there. So, alright, so these goblins, with everything that's transpired since I kind of goofed on them, this goblin turns to aim at you. this warg. Damn it. It did that copy thing again. Alright. This warg's gonna go after Kaldaka. These goblins jump up on the Sabertooth. 5 footsteps over, within range. You got 3 people gonna fire at you, Mikey. This bugbear, alright, is gonna jump on this giant cat.
There's a bugbear? What the fuck?
Yeah, dude.
Ooh, blue.
They're all going after the Sabertooth because he's in the middle of them. They're gonna try to take the Sabertooth down. Goblins aiming at... I'm gonna say aiming up at Drazaha.
Okay.
1,
There you go.
2, 3 attacks on you. So here is 1,
Miss.
2,
Miss.
3.
Miss.
All right. Then I have, let's see, he's actually down here. He's trying to get on, and he's over here. I have 1, 2, 3 attacks on the Sabertooth Tiger.
Hit.
AC 18 for 7 damage. AC 8, miss. AC 17 for 7 damage.
Okay.
Alright.
Your tiger's getting a bit low, James.
Hopefully he lives.
Poor Pocahontas is about to be one of the lower percentages of the people who like the gang rape.
Whoa!
Oh, Jesus.
Bugbear swings his Morningstar down onto for 16 points of damage with a 23 AC.
Holy.
On what?
Hold off. The Bugbear does not, because he does not go yet.
Well,
I don't even think he has an initiative.
yeah, it's down there. It's 20, isn't it?
No,
Or are those the
no.
goblins?
That's the goblins.
Bugbear doesn't have initiative.
Bugbear does not have an initiative.
He just picks his nose this round. Yep.
You know, at the same time.
Except for he's not listed,
Our
because I
friends
didn't have him
forever.
highlighted. So, Bugbear, let's try this again. Change you to a 3, because that's what it is. So he hasn't gone yet. So the Bugbear's still back here. Hobgoblin's moved up. This Hobgoblin's going to take aim at Kaldaka. AC 6 missed the arrow at Kaldaka. And Silvar, it's now your turn. You still are on your horse.
How, you said this carriage is on fire?
Yeah, the carriage is on fire on its side. Any contents it's had it spilled on the road, but the horses are still attached, screaming and flailing, trying to get it free from
What's
it.
the movement of a horse?
60, if I remember correctly.
60
You
feet?
can double it to 120.
Okay. If I'm, like, sprinting down? Because, you would say that this is a tree, right? This isn't bushes here?
Yeah, that would be like
Over here.
yeah.
God dang it, it's a pig. What the hell? Could I, like, right there?
Mhm.
Okay. I'm going to, seeing that the carriage is on fire, watching Jalahad, like, dart off, I'm going to ride the horse toward, how many feet is that? 55 feet? Toward the tree, tie him up there, hop off of it, and then make a... actually, that would be my full
Your-
movement. Hold on.
Yeah, your movement's to drop off the horse.
Oh, my movement's to jump off the horse? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Then I'll use my bonus action to dash, and I'll dash up next to Kaldaka.
Okay.
Oop.
That dude is quick.
Yes, he is. He's got some spade.
You got anything you can throw?
If only I had... No, because then you said my thing. Actually, I do. I could throw something, actually.
Don't you have that belt that holds daggers to throw?
Yep, I was going to say, I have my my belt of daggers, so I'm going to go ahead and throw a dagger at... Which one's on the floor currently? This one, right?
Yes, that one's the one that's currently down. You'd have an advantage with it.
Go ahead and throw my dagger at that guy then. Wanted to have advantage either way though, because
Good thing you had
I'm coming at
advantage.
somebody. Yep, that's why I'm always happy I do.
All right, so you hit for 6, and it
And
dies.
Sneak attack. Oh, okay. Well, I don't need it because it dies.
By next month, we should be back on the API scripting and stuff, and having that stuff move forward. So,
For sure.
all right, that's your movement, your everything. Xanthus, you're up. What are you doing?
Where am I at? Right back here?
Yep.
Of course, can go 60. 120
Well, I'm on a
if you
horse?
just sprint in.
Yep.
Yeah, we're all on horses.
Oh, okay, so I can go 6.
Yeah. Because I ran my horse up to here, tied it to a tree, so it doesn't run off.
9. What's 16? 60.
Are you staying on your horse?
Yes. I can fire from the back of my horse, right?
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, you can fire from the back of your horse.
Alright, so 10 is 50 feet. I can get to here. Do I have a shot from there?
Line of
How
sight,
far
right?
is that?
70
70
feet.
feet. I think my bow is... Or is it 60 feet?
60 feet, but
You know what? I'm gonna use my bonus action to dash.
There you go.
because
There
I
you
can
go.
do that. And because I'm on a horse, I get another 60 feet? Or it's just a... 35?
Actually,
horse dashes.
your horse moved you to there. You could
Okay,
dismount,
then I would have to hop off. Alright, then I dismount.
use your bonus action to dash, and then use your action.
5,
But
10, 15...
are you hopping
But-
off your horse?
Yeah.
Yes.
If you hop off your horse, he's going
Get
wildly.
half speed, by the way, because it takes half your movement to dismount.
Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, that'll get me in range of a bow then. And I'm firing 2 shots at this guy.
All right, your horse will stay there as long as nothing disturbs the horse, like get shot at or anything like that. Spook it.
Okay.
All right, so you fire,
First attack.
hit.
Nice.
Is he dead?
You immediately one arrow to the to the knee and it kills him. No, as you you pull back and you fire as he's aiming his bow at Drazaha. You see him taking careful aim with one good eye as your arrow right into the good eye and out the other side of his skull. He just falls back, still holding his bow.
Okay.
You
And
only
then,
have one attack.
I have 2 attacks if I take the attack option, right? So I have one more shot that I can go at someone else.
Yes.
Alright, then I'm firing at this guy.
Okay. Hit. And as he was getting ready to swing at the saber-toothed tiger, you buried the arrow deep within its neck. With a... It just kind of falls forward as it was in swing. Alright, Stubby.
Stubby.
Hi,
Roland, what are you doing?
that's me. I saw that Silver took his horse up there and tied him off, so I'm gonna take my horse over there too.
Okay.
I think. Maybe. Let's see. I think I can just make it there.
I would allow you to just make it there.
Okay.
Which that will put you literally right here.
Yeah. And tie my horse off, and then half my movement speed is 3 squares.
Alright, so you just get into the front of the carriage. You see the horses flailing as the flames are going from the carriage, starting to go down to where the driver sits, as it's starting to work up the wood that the horses are attached to. Within 2 or 3 rounds, the horses will be getting burned from the fire.
Yeah, we gotta save those horses.
I'm gonna shoot this hobgoblin over here in the back.
Okay.
Holy
AC
moly.
18, 20 radiant damage. Holy crap.
Holy shit. His cleric, man.
As you grab your holy symbol and you reach your hand back and you throw your guiding bolt, it flies through and hits True right into his chest, taking that chain armor and just melting it as it puts a hole in his chest and blows out his backside and falls over dead.
Can I bring
That
up that
wombo
when we were in the
combo.
dungeon, this cleric didn't want to be a cleric? Just saying.
yeah. All right, Goblin's turn. Goblin's now realizing there are more issues than this on the battlefield. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Wonderful.
Get him!
AC 23, take 3 points of damage, Roland.
3 points. That asshole.
Scimitar attack on the saber-tooth tiger was a AC 8, so he missed.
No, save the cat.
A 13 AC for 3 damage,
Oh, got him.
and 22 AC for 4 damage. So 7 in all.
Aye.
It is Goblin's turn only, not Hobgoblins. Gotta remember that. Alright, moving up to the Wargs. Warg, I should say. Single. Makes a attack on Kaldaka. AC 19 for 8 points of damage.
Ooh, ouch. Okay.
Jesus, man. Rolling high.
Also, there's a DC saving throw there, right? Or does he
Um,
not count as a creature?
he does not count as... Actually, no, he would count as a creature. They are like that, so he needs to make a strike saving throw. DC 13, or get knocked prone.
Plus 4.
Smash that shit,
so, so
Hey!
6.
He avoids it. Are you keeping track of his life on paper or on his thing?
Honest thing. I just open it up and edit.
Alright, because I'm not seeing it change.
I haven't changed it yet. You literally just did it, and I just closed out of his character.
Okay. Let's see, the ward goes, done. Balrek goes.
I was wondering what that was.
When we said
That I know.
Balric goes, the fucking music changed.
You have no
Spooky.
clue.
The timing. I
No
want to see this guy
clue.
fight.
He's going to fire 2 more Eldritch Blasts aimed at this hobgoblin right here. Let's see, where's the sheet? Balrek. As he fires his Eldritch Blast. First one hits for 13. Come on, let me see. And that's what he has for life. Thunk, that hobgoblin's off the table. The second blast missed.
Yeah,
Saber-tooth tiger. As the saber-tooth tiger round gets to begin, it is going to use an innate ability. Jordan, the saber-tooth tiger heals 18 points of damage if you haven't done that already.
Okay. And then I guess I'll attack with it unless I use its turn.
No. That ability from the Beastmaster is a bonus action, so it can do what it needs to do now.
Okay, I'm gonna lunge at this motherfucker over here to help out my wolf companion.
If you lunge over there, you have 3 goblins that'll get an attack of opportunity from you.
Fuck. It probably does it anyway.
Alright. Then I will roll the attacks of opportunity against Sabertooth. First one, AC 10.
Oh Jesus.
The crit hit for 8. and AC 16 for 9. So that would be
Easy mode.
17 life total if it hit.
See, perfect. All right, now I'm gonna hit this guy.
Which, if the first attack hits, the second attack is at advantage.
There you go.
Ow.
And there you go.
And I do believe...
Also, it's knocked prone.
Yep. Does it get a saving throw, or is it just knocked prone?
Let's see. 14 DC.
Strength. Warg strength save. It fails. It is prone.
Now it's on the ground.
Mikey, while you're fighting, you see the saber-toothed cat just run, leap into the air, take its claw and hit the back of the warg. As the warg turns around to snap at him, it just bites its front paw and rips a chunk of flesh off it. As the warg goes to land with that ripped flesh off that leg, it loses its balance and ends up on the ground. Kaldaka has advantage to attack at it, as it is prone.
Awesome.
Goblin boss's
Well,
turn.
it would have advantage on it regardless. Pack tactics, but that's neither here nor there.
True.
Why say it?
Where's my goblin boss? Are you kidding me right now?
Right here.
No, the character sheet's not there. There we go.
That was a lot of pings. Good job, boys. We found him.
I'm really good at those door games.
Goblin Blast comes up to you. First attack. 22 AC for 7 damage. Mikey?
22 AC. Was that on Kaldaka or was that on me? Sorry.
That was on you.
Okay, that hit.
Alright, so you take 7 damage, and his second attack is at a disadvantage for AC 9. Miss.
Okay.
Goblin Boss is done. It is now Drazaha's turn.
Alright. Well, Kaldaka is going to use its bite on the already prone thing.
Okay.
Meanwhile, 2 large animals are feasting on another one.
With advantage, so 13. Oh no, I still get to roll two more d6 for him.
For damage?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's already dead.
Yeah, that's only.
Okay.
You guys see
Well-
this wolf that his spiritual pet summoned by his
Another
spell.
12.
Its
What,
eyes
Mikey?
are.
Consume.
By the way, that 12 is actually doubled to 24 because of the critical roll that was run.
Jesus Christ.
So you double all
No,
dice damage.
that was the crit damage.
Oh,
for
that's
the other
because
2d6.
the crit.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's total. Oh, got it. I understand.
Yeah.
All right. So as he's bearing down on this, you see Kaldaka just reach for the throat of this warg and yank up as the throat separates from the spine and just rips the head off the warg and tosses it off to the side. So you got Kaldaka tearing the front end. You got the saber-tooth tiger ripping it up from the back end.
Tasty.
Alright, so
Jesus.
I see this and I just go, gross.
I'm going to
Bugs on
turn-
NPCing the saber tooth.
You're going to turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna turn to well, I was this direction anyways, so I'm just gonna turn partially.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take my shield and do the same thing I did to this and just shield bash
Okay.
to knock prone. So it's strength versus their strength or dexterity. So strength check.
He
Wow, get
doesn't go
fucked up.
prone.
Okay, so he does not go prone. But yeah, so let me read the thing real quick. So let me go. Hang on, dog, go away.
What's up, Doc?
So not sure if you're if you attack. Okay. Okay, so yeah, nothing happened. So then I'm just going to just longsword and longsword. So 23 for 13 damage.
23.
Yep, 23 AC.
hits.
Okay, 13, and then 24 for 6.
For 6. Damn.
Dude, you got some high ass attack rolls on that fucking dragon. Remind me not to piss you off.
You go with the
but
shield
he-
bash
he-
to disarm him and set him on the ground, and he doesn't go down. He's very dexterous. But as he gets his footing from your shield runner, your sword comes down. First slash just catches him off guard right across the chest. As he gets ready to come in for a stab attack at you, you will once again come back around, which he was not expecting for the second attack. He's looking pretty beat up, but he's not backing down at all. Bugbear's turn.
Well, it's not. Bugbear goes on 3.
Oh, it's the Hobgoblin's turn. Oh, you're right. Why is that off? My bad. Bugbear goes with Roland. So it's Hobgoblin's turn, then Silvar's. Hobgoblins are dead.
Dead.
So, Silvar, your turn.
All right. I see Drazaha in fighting this dude. I'm gonna use 20 feet of my movement to, if I can move my character to the side of him. And sorry, excuse me. One thing I wanted to say is are these goblins wearing the same armor that have been attacking the town? Are they wearing the same type of armor? Could I tell that?
Make a
Or
perception
would I have
check.
to spend an action to do that? Okay.
No, I'll give a free perception check for that.
Okay. Excuse me. Damn.
I didn't mean Mike. I don't know how I typed that.
In the moment of combat, you can't tell with how they're
Okay.
twisting and turning whether it's
Okay.
you trying to remember
But it
what the armor looks like versus theirs, or just the fact that combat's going on and your mind is more focused on where you could strike them more lethally. You'll put in the back of your mind that I'm going to make sure I look at this after combat's over.
right. Okay. But it does look like that the person being protected by this saber tooth is the one in distress.
Yes.
Okay.
She's weak, beaten, bloody. Her clothes are torn, half burnt, guessing that she was probably in the wagon as long as she
Okay.
could before it went.
All right. I'm swinging at this guy then.
AC
26.
22 hit. Nice.
Sneak attack. Does he go down?
Ah.
That.
You come over with your mithril short sword and you reach in to stab, and as you stab, not only do you stab, but it goes in between his ribs. You find the separation of the plates and the leather, and it's like a hot knife through butter. Slides up and goes to the other side. As you see him in mid-swing, just pause, and this look of pain, terror, trying to find out why he feels this in his side. As you see him look down for a second, and the look of oh shit on his face. As you pull your blade out, he just crumples to the ground like
Nice.
a crushed can. Xanthus, you're now up.
Oh. I was going to use the rest of my movement.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead and do it.
That's all good. I have, let's see, I used 20 to get here. So I only have 10 left actually. Damn. Well, I'll use 10 to get in position at least. I'll just scoot back here. Behind Drazaha and Kaldaka.
Okay.
Completely forgot I didn't have 60 feet of movement anymore.
Now, Xanthus, it's your turn.
Alright. Let me see. 20, 25, 30, 35. I have. These right here are dead.
Oh, the one with X's on them? Yeah.
Yeah. Take a first
Hit
shot
that only 3.
at this goblin right here.
Alright, roll. Miss.
And second.
Now, wait a minute. Which goblin are you firing at again?
This one.
Okay. The second one hits.
Okay.
The arrow fires true, and right between the eyes, like it's nothing. Just thunk. Is that your turn?
What is this terrain like right here? Is this grass or is it?
It's grass with a little bit of rockiness to it. With mainly you're in forest, but this part of the forest has been thinned out through logging or just natural, and it's a rock type road with some rocky structures around the area. But there is trees and forest.
Would I be able to try to attempt to hide?
No, you're in an
No,
open area
okay.
there.
Alright. Then that's my turn.
All right, Roland, what are you doing?
We're
Dwarf
going up to the
slings
carriage.
fire. Okay.
I'm going to try to calm the horses, and then I'm going to try to get the horses off the carriage.
All right. You go up to the lock holding the horses. Is there an animal handling skill on your current character sheet?
Yeah, there is, but I'm not proficient in it.
Can you make an animal handling check, please?
Sure.
16. You go up to the horse. I was going to say at a disadvantage because you're not trained, but even with a disadvantage, you go up to the horses and you kind of calm them down so you're able to get in there and actually unlink them. Otherwise, you'd have taken damage from them stumbling around and actually would have to make some attack rolls on you. You get in there and you see that the little pinion bolt that's in there is kind of jammed. I need you to make a strength check.
Oh, jeez.
14.
It's okay.
You manage to pull the pin, and as soon as you pull the pin, the two horses move quickly. And the bar that keeps them together, that you just separated from the carriage, is now carrying you as they're starting to go away from the fire. As since you calmed them, they only travel about 15-20 feet and then stop.
That's okay.
So the horses are completely separated from the carriage while the carriage remains on fire.
Right, you guys stay here. I'm going to help them.
Now what do you... basically, you got movement still.
Yep. Not much movement.
All right.
So, like
Bugbear's time.
actually, I'm going to dash since I have nothing else I can do. 25 extra feet puts me right here. Ah, stumpy legs.
All right. Bugbear's turn is now.
Easy being short.
He
Telling me.
throws a javelin at Drazaha. Misses. Then spends his movement to get up to about here. Moving on to goblins. This goblin is going to attack the girl. Okay.
No, grill.
She's dead?
Not the grill.
This one's going to make a range attack at the dwarf. AC 19 for 7 points. Warg is dead. Balrek sees this. He's going to move up. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Runs up there with blinding fast speed. Balrek summons a sword in his hand. Just out of nowhere, you see this purple greenish magic appear as a sword appears. Kind of like what Chagrin used to do when he was previously a warlock. Grabs the blade and pulls it apart, and now there's dual blades in his hand as he goes and attacks.
Have what he's having.
What is this?
No, that's a dead girl lying on the ground because nobody can do their fucking jobs.
Right.
I bet you Shaq was supposed to watch her too.
Yeah, probably.
He just cuts that goblin in half, just shreds him. Saber-toothed tiger, you're up.
I guess if your job was to protect the girl, then he gets angry and lunges at this motherfucker.
All right.
10 hit?
No, 10 does not hit.
Alright, well then he just looks stupid.
All right, goblin boss is dead.
Did you want a bonus action again or no?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and bonus action.
It was 3d8, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. Do you want to go ahead and roll that?
Yeah, sure.
All right, that'll work. Just cancel that. Let you roll it and do that. Drazaha, you and your turn. All right, go ahead and modify that. It's a big one. You're muted.
Damn it. So, he's gonna leap up over there, and at the same time, I'm gonna run over there. And then I'm going to... Well, Kaldaka will bite first. Bite this guy first.
Okay.
And hang on, I gotta switch over to his, and I'm going to...
Dude, what the hell?
7
19.
miss. Oh, it's the 19?
Nope. Advantage.
Oh,
Pack tactics.
Okay.
For
pack
14
tactics
damage.
have to be within,
Allies within 5 feet of the creature, and the ally isn't incapacitated. So I'm within 5 feet of this guy.
5 feet of the target.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it wouldn't really matter. It's advantage because you guys are flanking.
Correct.
All right, 19 does hit.
Double advantage.
14 piercing damage. That hurts.
And
And
DC,
a
DC 13
strength
strength
save.
save.
And now he's prone.
Okay. And then now that he is prone, which you guys will see a lot of prone from me, I'm going to longsword
People.
for 12.
That hits.
And then 16 AC for another 13 on top of it.
That finishes him off. Kaldaka comes up, bites his leg and yanks as you see a chunk of flesh come out and just take him completely off balance. As he falls on his back, you take advantage of it. Your first swing comes down as he brings up his sword to try to block. It wasn't fast enough as you cut deep into his arm, forcing his arm back down, cutting part of his shoulder up. As he tries to bring up his weapon to defend your second blow that comes back, the blade just flies from his hand as you come down with the final blow and killing him.
Alright, I'm going to use the rest of my movement to move right up there.
Okay. Hobgoblins are dead. Silvar, your turn.
All right, since the woman is down, can I step into her space, technically?
Yes, but it's considered rough terrain, and you have disadvantage to make attacks in that 5-foot square.
Okay. Well,
You can move through it.
because I can't be in the same space as this guy, is what I'm
Yeah, I know.
trying to...
But you could stand right here and throw daggers.
I could. But
Or you
what
can-
what I want to do with my turn is I want to run to her, cast lay on hands on her, and stab the guy with my bonus action. So I'm wondering how that would play out.
What
I
you
want to
could
run
do,
into her space, cast lay on hands.
You could go to her space,
her.
cast lay on hands. I'll say make a athletics check at a disadvantage.
Great.
DC will say 15.
Oh God. Okay.
If you get it, we'll say you are on the other side of him, and you can get your
Okay.
attack.
Athletics
Otherwise,
or
I'm going to take an attack of
aerobatics?
opportunity against you. Acrobatics,
Athletics?
whatever's better.
Acrobatics. All right. Cool. At least that's a little bit better. All right. So for sure, I'm gonna use my movement to step in. Technically, I'm in her space. I
Yeah.
cast Lay on Hands to get her back up, and then acrobatics at disadvantage.
How much for laying on hands do you give her? 1 hit point?
I put 1 hit point. I get her standing. Yeah.
Okay.
Acrobatics at disadvantage. Good God. Okay.
You make it. So
Acrobatics.
you manage to do a ninja flip to get to the other side of him.
So I'm on this side of him.
Yep, and you have advantage to your
Long-
attack, which means, if I
long
remember
tooth
correctly, it
right
becomes
into
an
his
auto
back.
crit.
Yep, it is. So I'm doing long tooth. Is my offhand, so that's an auto crit. So it's 20
Plus sneak attack.
plus sneak attack. Yeah, so I think he's dead.
Yeah,
So it's
he's
20,
dead.
16, 36.
Because since it's an auto crit, it adds extra damage and everything to it. Yeah, he's way beyond dead.
Okay, and that is my turn. Because it would take an action to heal her. So
Maya, you're up.
How big is this direwolf compared to this goblin?
Large. You
It-
can't see the
it-
goblin
I
behind him.
can't see it. Alright.
You would have
Yeah,
to
you have to
move
run
over to
around.
here to be able to see.
Well, I think then what I'm gonna do with my turn is just look around and say, "Did we get them all?"
because he wouldn't even see it.
Because couldn't even see it. So that's my turn.
All right. In that moment, you could hear that there's still combat, as if there's something still going on over here. You just can't see. So if you want, you can use your movement to try to gain a better advantage to see what's over there, or you can
Oh
just
yeah,
go
that's
ahead
true.
and
You
pass.
hear us fighting. You go right there.
All right, I'll go right.
Moving around over there, you notice that there's still a goblin, now surrounded by Silvar, Kaldaka, and Drazaha.
Bam.
As you put an arrow through his head.
And you've gotten sneak attack.
Would
As-
I? He's not technically flanked, is he?
He's way beyond flank, dude. Do you not see Drazaha and Kaldaka right there?
Yeah, but flanked if I was the opposite side.
Not flanked.
Flanked?
Maya.
Only
Oh,
works like
he's-
that.
he's looking at
However,
him.
Doing
Right.
range.
don't you have the ability to get a sneak attack damage if someone's within 5 feet?
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Someone's
think
within
that's
5 feet of him.
assassin. I thought
No,
that was
that's
assassin.
No,
Standard
that's
rogue.
rogue.
That's just
You're
rogue.
able
It's
to go.
standard rogue, dude.
All right.
Yeah.
Either way, it doesn't matter. He's
Either way,
already
either way,
dead.
he's already dead.
All right. With that, you vanquish the goblins that were coming after her. You hear the girls starting to wake up. Congratulations, guys.
At least I
You,
didn't have
um,
one person
Loot,
die
loot,
today.
loot,
And,
loot.
and I'm gonna move Kaldaka away so she's not like completely terrified.
Okay. You move Kaldaka away as you see this saber-toothed cat still walking, kind of growling at you guys, not knowing who you guys are, protecting the
Yeah,
girl.
Give it
I
space.
keep my
Yeah.
respective distance. The saber cat didn't see me heal her.
The saber cat did. That's the only reason why he's not attacking you.
Cool. Awesome.
Alright.
But all these other
Keep a
people.
respective distance.
Drazaha is going to walk up like very slowly and try and calm the animal with animal handling. Because I'm the one doing this. This is the dumbest thing in the world. Because I got a -1, so I'm gonna try an animal handling with a
Oh no.
4.
Have roll into it.
You try an animal handling, and it just growls at you.
All right, I'm gonna back away because there's a whole lot of fuck that. Who's got the highest
Is the
animal
lady
handling?
awake yet?
Yes, she is.
Hello there. I saved your horses.
You say that she kind of comes to and looks around. Everything's still kind of fuzzy. After all, she is just a peasant.
What were the goblins wearing in terms of armor now that battle's over?
You notice the saber-toothed cat backs off from her. The goblins were wearing a mixture of gear, actually.
Okay.
Bugbear had hide armor and shield.
In terms of
hobgoblins were wearing
like
a chainmail, a blackened chainmail.
Mm-hmm.
The goblins were wearing a leather armor with black and iron studs, and the goblin boss had a chain shirt.
Black and iron studs.
Yeah, black and iron studs. It's like studded leather, but the studs were black and iron, which black and iron only comes from one mine, and that's Drakmore.
How many had those black and iron studs?
A total of 6 goblin armor that had that. And examining this closer, this is the same exact armor that were the goblins wearing attacking Stonebriar.
Okay. I take one of the black and iron. Can I take the black and iron studs off of, like the studs themselves, off the armor? Off one of the armor pieces?
Yeah, you could pop it out.
How long would it take, and how much could I gather off of 5? Well, unless any of you guys want this also, but to get the black and iron off.
It wouldn't take very long or hard. I mean, you just take your dagger and twist it and pop it till it comes off. It wouldn't even render the armor inert or anything because it's just one little stud.
Okay. Wait, it's one stud in each armor piece?
No, that's just what you pulled off was one stud.
Oh, I'm trying to pull off like basically I'm trying to harvest all the black iron I can out of 5 of them and use one of them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you go ahead and harvest. You're going to be here a while, though. Town is maybe another hour and a half travel in. While you're harvesting this, the girl's kind of still a little fuzzy. She goes, "Thank you so much." And like,
now that she's awakened.
While she's awakened, Drazaha, you'll notice that the tiger is sniffing you a bit and seems to be around you, taking a liking to you, apparently. Maybe it's the wolf.
Must smell like dead flesh.
Fuck. Don't worry, just watch by me. You'll be dead soon enough.
I'm gonna put my hand out to the saber.
Can I have the saber, Jimmy?
Yeah, let me go ahead and let me go back to that map then.
When we have time, I want to ask the lady where she's from.
There we go.
So I'm gonna put my hand out to the saber tooth. And what does the saber tooth do?
Sits down in front of you.
Alright, I'm gonna touch the saber tooth and cast Cure Wounds. Or
Ooh, I will accept the cure wounds.
8 plus
I'm
7.
a kitty. You said plus 7?
Like cats.
8 plus 7.
Nice.
So 15.
Nice. All right, Shaq. You were talking to the woman about what?
Oh, where she came from?
She tells you that she came.
Where she is from?
From the village of Bruin, just a couple hours travel from here. She was on her way to Stonebriar to deliver a message for someone in town to a relative in Stonebriar and take some wares to trade and sell when she was attacked by the goblins about 2-3 miles back, and she was trying to get away.
Does this saber cat belong to you?
She says, no, the saber cat jumped in to save me. I've seen him around town a few times, but I do not recognize. I thought
just another day, random ass saber-tooth tiger walking through town.
She says that
the hell kind of threw me in, boys?
She thought he might be the pet of the ranger that's nearby the town.
Do you know where we could find him?
Last time she knew he was off to the north messing with goblins. She hasn't seen him in a while, just his cat.
Is there a place that we can take you so you would be safe?
She guessed back to the village of Bruin.
Bruin. If we look at the map, Bruin's where we just left from, though, right?
No.
Or we're headed toward Bruin right now.
You're heading towards Bruin right now.
Okay. We're headed toward Bruin. Okay, so we're not even. I thought we were already past Calder. Okay, cool. So we got time. We'll take her with us. Well, at least that's what I suggest to the group. We take her back home at least, and we bring the saber cat or the saber tooth tiger. I don't know why I keep saying saber cat. Fucking Skyrim.
So I'm gonna, Kiz, I sent you a whisper in Discord. Gotcha. Okay. Okay.
There you go. Charisma modifier plus proficiency bonus. That's the attack bonus. Ability is just the modifier. Yeah, he's right. It's just your charisma bonus modifier.
Okay. I'll change that.
Okay.
So Sabertooth minus 4 HP.
Yeah. All right. So
I'm gonna ask the lady if there was anything she needed to pick up from the now burning carriage, like anything that fell out of the carriage that she wanted to pick up.
she, when you ask her that, she just kind of looks at you, slightly irritated, like thankful that you saved her, but asking her if there's anything out of the burning carriage that she wants. She says, "Yeah, I need that right in the middle of the fire. Can you get it for me?"
Why is she so sassy? Can I fight her?
She says, "Everything that I had to take and trade was burned. If you guys can just take me back to the village of Bruin, I would be most happy for you."
We're headed through there anyways. We'll go ahead and
Stop
take
talking to
take
the
you there.
people from Bruin. They're all assholes. I've met one good person from Bruin. Everybody else, all assholes.
I've been around for a while, so I've met people.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's head to Bruin. Does the saber tooth follow us?
He does seem
Sure.
to follow you.
That makes RPing
I'm
easier.
gonna gather up our horses, my horse, and grab the other 2 horses that I saved from the burning carriage,
Okay.
and lead them beside me.
All right. Can you
It was the last encounter, so
my bad. Yeah, Jordan. Next time, say something, and I will gladly take care of that. Whisper's been covered this whole time. My bad.
Rip fam.
All right,
It's
so
on
you guys finish
multiple.
traveling to the village of Bruin. You guys make it there. As you guys approach, the village of Bruin is really small. It's made maybe from 15, 20 buildings. Quick glance, you're looking at maybe a 40 to 60 person population. It's a self-sufficient village. Has its own hunters, its own trappers, its own carpenters, its own mason. I mean, it's literally a self-sustaining bit. As you come into town, the villager seems a little kind of offset that a group of warriors are coming through.
Before they know us,
Yeah, but he's still upset. He doesn't like us necessarily.
Yeah, this
especially
is
that farmer dude. Fuck that guy.
Yep. And here you guys are once again
Yeah.
back at Bruin,
Dwarves
and
eat
there
horses.
you see him.
Oh god.
He comes up and approaches and goes, "Welcome back." Really, what do you need?
I mean,
We're just passing through,
We were returning this lady.
and we found one of your villagers.
He looks and says, "I am ever grateful for that. Thank you very much." He says, "The sun is setting. We have a place you could stay for the evening if you'd wish. Just keep an eye on your dwarven friend."
Oh, yeah, we'll keep an eye on him. Make sure he doesn't do anything he's not supposed to.
Yes.
I'll sleep in the rocks.
Unlike last time, that was unmentionable.
What happened last time?
Nothing.
Says,
He
as
looks at you and
Roland.
says, I will let them explain that fiasco. You must be Drazaha the Brass Heart.
I am.
Your reputation precedes you. Us villagers are thankful for the things and errands you have done in the time.
Well, as they say, he who pays the piper catches the worm.
And at that point in time, you guys see Balric go.
God damn it! Is this Drazaha? Is it Drazaha Bad Puns Brass Heart?
It's not a pun. That's a proverb.
Sorry, bad
A
proverb.
really
Brass
shitty
Heart.
proverb.
Oh god, this is great. I like them. Like them a lot.
You notice that the Sabretooth just wanders off into town. And everyone just kind
Bye,
of backs up
Sabretooth.
out of the way of the Sabretooth as it goes walking off.
What was that saying again? I'm sorry.
It was he who pays the piper catches the worm.
Okay.
He's writing it down.
Yep.
Shitty proverbs from
Yep.
Drazaha.
I'm gonna write a book.
Cotter meow. All right, so as sun comes and sets, they have a area set up for you guys to spend the evening. It is an actually empty house of one of their residents that no longer lives in town.
Perception check.
It's a dwelling that could normally house maybe 4 or 5 people bunked together, and they've kind of made makeshift.
I had to roll perception check.
Glancing
on that.
around, I need a perception check. Okay, that works
Yeah.
even better. You notice the saber-toothed cat's sleeping on a roof now.
What's up?
The saber-toothed cat is on a roof sleeping.
On a roof or
Yeah, just-
our roof?
A random roof sleeping.
God damn it. Okay.
Even though he's asleep.
Yep, just...
He'll be fine. Drazaha got him.
So, you guys turn in for the night?
Yep.
All right, so you guys rest. You guys come back to consciousness in the morning. You raise a day's worth of rations. You guys
Buy
gather up
food.
your material and head out. Outside on the rooftop, again, is still the saber-toothed cat, just chilling.
I mean, this is his town, so I'm assuming the town's used to this.
Yeah, from time to time, he comes through, so... Normally,
He's awake, I'm
when
gonna wave
the
at him.
Crimson Jaegers are in town, they're used to seeing weird shit anyways.
That is unfortunate, but true as well.
Yes. So,
I'm gonna wave to the saber cat.
I see you, but ignore you.
That's okay. We'll be friends someday.
Roland, Animal Handler, Everhart.
I say we continue moving on.
Okay.
Jordan, Discord.
You got it, dude.
You got it, dude.
Okay. So you guys start to head on. You guys start to head out of town.
Mm-hmm.
You guys notice the Sabertooth's following you guys.
That's cool if he wants to follow us. I mean, it's his own. He really likes Drazaha, so I mean.
All right, I
Find
need
the
a
order when time
encounter
comes.
roll from Roland.
Yeah, not me.
Oh gee.
Oh gee.
Oh gee, school.
Oh
Oh,
lord.
Holzer.
Oh
Very
hoser.
cool. I did it. It's
4.
4. I probably should have pushed the encounter button, but I'm dumb and
Well, I mean, at least you said it.
Oh.
Well, the first step to fixing a problem is admitting you have one.
Exactly.
Roll another encounter. Excellent.
Hey.
And as you guys approach the village of Calder, you guys can see smoke in the distance. A lot of smoke.
There one more.
How many hours is the trip from Bruin to?
From Bruin to Calder
Calder.
is only 8 hours, where Stonebriar to Bruin was 10 hours.
What's the road like? Is it flat? Is there a whole lot of?
It's pretty much
rocks?
flat. It's the stone and stuff is pushed into the ground to where the dirt's compacted. It's smooth stone. There's no roughness to slow you down or anything. It's a well-traveled road, but it's a hardened road.
You know something, but I don't have any ink, so I can't.
Oh, that sucks. So, as I was saying, you guys,
Bummer.
um,
Lots of smoke coming from Calendar. Like when we say lots of smoke, are we like the same
we
amount of
talking
smoke that
village
we
on
saw
fire?
from like the carriage? Or we talk about more smoke? We talk about like a forest fire?
hang on a second.
Ladies and gentlemen, only you can prevent forest fires.
All right.
God.
As you guys are traveling, you guys
Eardrops on.
noticed at a certain point that the saber-tooth kind of bolts into the woods off in the distance. You don't see the cat for about an hour and a half. Then a little bit later, you see the cat running around, kind of like running perimeter around you guys. So that's why there's only 2 encounter rolls for this time. Is you have a pet, if you will, scouting around. This animal's been trained by someone before, so they kind of runs basically interference. Plus
Okay.
with Kaldaka smelling stuff. But as you guys approach the village of Calder, the village is on fire. That's what the smoke is. The entire village is on fire. As you come rolling up, you see all 45 some odd buildings on fire. As the path kind of goes up and over to a little hill, you see a few little more bumps of the hills, and then the flames, which are spreading into the woods itself. You see a bunch of figures moving about over there, and a woman comes over this hill in front of you that's maybe 40, 50 feet in front of you, bloody beaten, screaming, "Help, help, help." As she reaches up saying help, trying to wave you guys down, you see as her brains just splatter out forward, as behind her is a hobgoblin with a sword looking over and goes, ha, 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 ha. As you see an abundance of goblins and hobgoblins start to come up over the hill, looking at roughly 20 to 30 total figures in all, maybe a little more, coming your direction. And at that, we will pick up at the next episode of Rolls of Fate.
God damn.